Nation, still the same. Season ain't over. Can't quit. Ain't quitting. And this could actually work for us. The last time the Dallas Cowboys played the Carolina Panthers, we was 3-4. 2018. And the next thing we did, we got Amari Cooper. I predicted the Cowboy Nation go be upset. A lot of people go quit. We got to pressure the Cowboys to make this work for us. How many times we gonna be so close, fellas? Coach Marv, let me start with you. What's on your mind?
What I seen from our defense, man, and I stopped saying I gave, this is the first view from when you're watching the game. So
right.
The film, I'm gonna see if the film is gonna back up what I saw. But I saw the same effort in the effort of getting people on the ground as I saw in Green Bay. But I saw this. But I'm going to give Carolina some credit too, because Carolina is a very good football team, and they showed you that Rico Dowell running for 200 yards last game against a stout defense, which Miami is a stout defense against the run, has always been a stout defense against the run, and for him to run 200 yards, they came in to get the day with the same mentality, so they can run the ball well. And again, I just don't think we made enough plays on defense with enough effort on defense as being want to. When a guy talks about something, man, sometimes, where was the player's heart in this whole thing? So let's look at the film and see what's going on, man. But if the film says effort, bringing a guy in here ain't gonna help that. Ain't gonna help that. You just gonna be you're gonna be trying, but you need the effort. And I want y'all just be honest when y'all watch the film, if y'all see total effort. And then that's why I say we always need to watch other games. We watch other games, we'll see better effort, and we'll be like, wow, look at our team compared to other people. But that's it.
This stream is brought to you by Sleeper App. Go for a Hail Mary on Sleeper picks and win up to 100 times your money. Use promo code BCS and Sleeper will 100% match your first deposit up to $100 instantly. I'm gonna be quick. I'm gonna be quick here, and I'm gonna be quick. I think we need to start with the low-hanging fruit to me.
Low-hanging fruit, not on the picture.
I think it's Donovan Wilson. If I'm starting with a player, if I was saying a guy to me that just gave up way too much, gave up touchdowns, eyes was bad. It's just too many times we saying the same thing. This is now game 3 of this. Another game of that. I think we need to get aggressive on that. I'm gonna be quick, but go ahead. What's on your mind here?
I said what I said, man. Eberflus need to miss the damn team playing. He don't need to get back and take his ass back to Dallas. He need to be in Carolina trying to start a new life. Like I'm tired of this shit at this point, man. Like I already got folks and listen. There's no shot to nobody because I love all y'all. But they're like, oh, you could blame the loss on Shoddy and Eberflus because of that last sequence. The offense was off. Like if we get to the point where a bad sequence of offense is equivalent to a bad season and game of defense, that tell you all you need to know. Like our defense is so bad that we are literally expecting our offense to score on every fucking possession, and that is not possible in the National Football League. 27 points should be enough. You should not have to score 40 against the fucking Carolina Panthers. The Carolina Panthers, dog. And listen, Bryce Young has 9 wins in his fucking career. 9 of them motherfuckers. 8 of them have came on game-winning drives. You know what I'm saying? Like, you were in position because your defense kept giving it up. Dak Prescott had an amazing game. That shit didn't matter. You allowed Rico Dowell to go over 200 yards. You let Rico Down turn to Bo Jackson. He was unstoppable.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? He was the best player on the field statistically. And guess what? He talked all that shit before the game,
And backed it up.
And he made y'all look like fucking fools. Y'all should have brought your damn seatbelts. You should have buckled up.
Mm.
So man, I'm with you. I understand that Donovan Wilson has fucked up, but who is running Donovan Wilson out there? There are better alternatives on the team right now. You talk about trade for somebody. There's better alternatives on the team right now, and Matt Eberflus ain't playing them. So, listen, Matt Eberflus is the one calling the plays. He's the one saying we're gonna blitz, we're gonna play this coverage. I want you to play this far off. I want you to do this. We're gonna stunt right here. We're gonna bring pressure right here. I'm gonna play this person here. He makes the decisions. So I get that Donovan Wilson is playing bad, but at the same time, Matt Eberflus, you still haven't benched him. You still haven't made no alterations. So if Donovan Wilson is out there looking bad and he's allowed to look bad, you got to look at Matt Eberflus for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Offensive side of the ball. We had some hang-ups. We had a couple of bogged down drives at the end. But dog, 27 points on the road should be a fucking enough. I'm just be 1,000 with y'all. I get it. We had like 3 times we didn't score, I believe. Like the first drive and then the last 2. But dog, the Dallas Cowboys defense have to make stops. 4th down, 4th and 3. You're playing off. You're playing 8 yards off for 4th and 3. I knew on the broadcast where the ball was going before the damn ball got through.
Oh, that's so
you know what I'm saying? I seen the shit. Because you lined up, the one time that you lined up to show some pressure, you played so far off it was a gimme. And that was really the game. Because if you get to stop right there, you're already basically in Aubrey's field goal range. Like you win the game with that one stop, but the shit you called in that situation, being soft, being delicate, being the opposite of physical, is why your ass got embarrassed. Like that ran off the field immediately. That man is going to get on the podium, say all the right things. He is fucking sick of the defense. like he is fucking sick of the defense. He ain't gonna say it because he's a good teammate. He a team leader. You know, he got a degree in leadership and all this other shit. But he is mad. He mad as a motherfucker. He ain't gonna say it, but that man is not happy with how the fucking defense played. Like, dog, for once in my life, you know, I was getting legitimate MVP consideration, and I'm not gonna sniff the shit because you want to give a fucking ass to Bryce Young and Rico Down. So what am I expecting from the defense the rest of the year, dog? When we fucking go and play Jaden Daniels next week, and they got Deebo Samuel and probably gonna get Scary Terry back, and then that boy Wild Bill just ran wild for 150 the last time I seen him. How I'm supposed to think this defense is gonna go do against them? How I'm supposed to feel this defense is gonna do against AJ Brown, and then we play them again? How I'm supposed to feel we play better offenses, and you still giving up 30 points to the scrubs? So how I'm supposed to believe that we gonna go out there and do something? Like we can have great offensive performances. Like Dak probably completed like 70% of his passes, had like 3 touchdowns, and shit wasn't enough. It still wasn't fucking enough. So why should anybody feel confident in this weak ass defense, dog?
Yeah. Let me read some of these super chats. Check y'all phones and see if y'all got some super chats.
I'm gonna go look.
J Diz said, "Boss and crew, love y'all, man. But can we say the season is lost and the Jones family won't do anything to get the team better? This year's on them." My answer to that is absolutely not, because the season is too up for grabs for us to say that it's like I can see if people was running away. It's nobody that really separated themselves yet. We had a chance to draw closer, but we didn't. So it's not over, but it's not looking good. The Jones are not about winning. Stephen Carroll with a $20 holler. He said the Jones are not about winning. They're about staying relevant. They're not gonna do anything to help. Amp. So it's not over, but it's not looking good. The Jones are not about winning.
You got an echo?
Yeah, we had an echo. It's gone. I don't know where it was coming from.
That wasn't me. My fault.
Okay.
That was Coach.
Bro,
Funk.
hit me with the question. Hit me with that question
Yeah.
one more time, bro.
No, I was just throwing it to you, man. Just whatever's on your mind. Just
Bro, this is deplorable, man. Like the whole option, the whole point in defense is to be able to stop. You want to stop the other team from progressing. Stop the other team from running. Stop the other team from passing. And we can't stop anything. Like, what's the point? Like, our whole purpose and mission is to stop. I don't think we maybe had 2 or 3 negative plays all game. They were able, the Panthers today were able to do whatever they wanted to at will. And I have a problem with that. Like you're talking about, you just heard Henny say it. You're talking about an offense that is not an elite offense by no means. Damn sure don't have an elite quarterback, and we couldn't stop anything. So like you just heard Boss say, in my head, if I'm Dak, I'm thinking, God damn, this gonna get worse. I'm almost hoping I get injured to get bailed out if I got to deal with this shit all season. Who wants to sit around for this? It is deplorable. Coach, you are absolutely right. The effort is ass. The scheme is ass. The talent is ass. All the way around. We are a BBL goddamn defense out here. Ass, ass, ass.
damn. Take it easy on my back. Hold on.
Take it easy on my back.
Keep going, bro.
The other messed up part about this defense, Lou, we talked about this last night, and I came up with this after Lou pointed out the fact that we were going to be without a whole bunch of defensive ends because everybody's on 1 year deals. And I'm gonna pause my statement right there. This is from Quentin Warner, Dr. Q Boss. I understand what you're saying. However, you can't rely just on people coming back right because of the injuries they sustained. You need to go get better players. Stop effing around.
I love it, man.
Keep going now.
So again, we can't stop anything. It didn't matter what Matt Eberflus called, it didn't work. The Jones family, this is on y'all. Your coach ain't sufficient. Your players ain't sufficient. It is your job to be able to either get the guys in here who can do right or make the guys that are here do right. But one way, shape, or form or another, I need y'all to manage this ass. But that's what I was getting ready to say. So we're going to be without edges pretty much next year, right? We are going to, not only do we have the BBL, but we're going to need a lineup because your defense is going to be edgeless. We really low-key edgeless right now since we lost Micah. He was kind of the Band-Aid to hide the wound of this defense. You need a dog. You need a field general. You need a goddamn Mike. I'm sitting there when I'm seeing offenses come up to the line and call audibles and quarterbacks start talking and receivers start sending signals back to the quarterback. I'm seeing communication. I don't see that on my damn defense. I just see us standing around. We might do a little stiff here and there. There's no communication. And to me, it looks to me like my players don't have confidence because they don't believe in their goddamn coach.
That's what I see. Damn, I see it like that.
I see the lack of effort, coach. Trust me, I do. But I think it's because they do not believe. They don't believe in the scheme. And honestly, I think when guys look to their left and look to their right, they feel like we ain't got the right guys either. And then we finally get the guys on the field who makes the defense look better. And then now it's about to start regressing because you're going to slowly see the individuals who were starting to make a difference off the field more. It's about to get worse, y'all. But see, that's why we can't sit on our hands. That's why we can't be mute. That's why we got to speak and talk and push narratives push hashtags, light a fire under the ass of the Jones family to do right.
He right.
That's why we doing this.
He right.
It's not for my damn health. I mean, yeah, I like the Cowboys and all, but shit, I want to see us get better.
I'm blaming two people, Shotty and the front office.
Preach.
I'm not absolving Eberflus, but I'm blaming them two, and I'm gonna explain why. Shotty, come to the principal's office, please.
Oh,
see,
shit.
see. This is why it's hard to be a head coach in the football league. Yeah, you are offensive minded head coach. Half the damn battle is what you acing, and is the offensive play calling. But the other half is managing a motherfucking football team.
Ooh.
And you're doing fucking horrible at that.
Ooh.
So you came in here preaching that culture shit. That culture shit ain't. I don't see no goddamn culture. I'm gonna say that right now because I'm gonna be honest with you. And this is where the front office. This is their doing. What I see in the Cowboys right now is a bunch of tribalism. So people was getting mad at the tribalism with us early in the offseason, but this is what tribalism look like. Right now, I see the Dallas front office, the Dallas offensive coaches, the Dallas defensive coaches, the Dallas offense, the Dallas special teams. I see a bunch of cliques and not a team. Because if you look at it through the week, we got our defensive coordinator rather than putting the bulletin board material, you want to take shots at your best cover guy. You know what I'm saying? Rather than galvanizing these troops, I'm not seeing a complete team. And then here's the big problem. I did a whole series of this in the summer, and I was saying, dog, the main problem with the Cowboys is that we have a hero problem, man. We have a hero problem. Too many times we ask Dak to put on that cape and to save us. Too many times on defense they're looking for somebody else to save them. We are missing guys, but at the end of the day, it's just we just are not a cohesive football team. We're not. We're not a cohesive football organization. We're not. So how do we fix this, Lou? I'll tell you how we fix this. It's time for somebody to be the bigger man. Let's compromise. Eberflus wants to run this passive, stupid ass defense. You need to get him somebody that can get him a 4-man rush. That's the compromise. Bam. You need to go replace what you promised him. You need to replace what you promised him. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, even though you want to fire him, you promised him fucking Micah Parsons in this shit.
That's right.
As much as y'all want to hate this shit, tomorrow we can do that. Steven, shut the fuck up every time you talk about fucking football. I'm tired of y'all family talking about football. You cannot fucking scheme up. You cannot scheme up pressure. That's what's happening right now. He got this passive ass defense because he had one. He was promised the best defensive player, one of the best defensive players in this league. So you front office need to go replace that. That's the compromise. Everybody gets what they want. We can play more zone. We have a 4-man rush. That's that. Now I understand people need to get better, but you gotta. They don't believe in it because we're missing our apex, our leader. We're missing our leader. There is no other leader. Right? I knew it was. I laughed when they named Donovan Wilson the damn captain. I laughed at that. The moment I said that. And also, I'm not letting up. I'm done with that blue shit. We only got one running back.
Yep, he was tired.
Damn, son. Where
you have one running back.
Pause on blue. We gonna come back to blue.
We gonna come back, but you need edge is the priority. I'll tell you that right now.
Edge is, yeah.
Can I get these super chats real quick?
Yeah, I want to get mine. Let me hit mine and then hit yours, and then I'm gonna get my words on it. Go ahead, get your super chat. You go first.
All right, first I got Jake the Great with the 199. He said we can't stop the run or the pass. We can't stop shit. You right. That run defense was super leaky. We made also landlord said let him in. He just hit me on the phone. He said let him in.
Shit.
Yeah, so yeah, we can't stop the run or the pass. He right. Then you got us the poet with the $2 super. Said, what's the difference between last week and today? Pressure. Field was under custom pressure and the rest last week. You know, they hounded him. You know, bunch of pressures, bunch of sacks. Made him look bad. Not so much the same. Like we barely got around Bryce. And listen, like Bryce did decent, but even with everything, the wide open play, the explosive plays in the passing game, he did not crack 200-yard passing. Like we were really killed by Rico Dow. Like Rico Dow was the superstar of this. Like Rico Dow was the straw that stirred the drink. You know what I'm saying? Like kudos to Bryce for not fucking it up, but like Rico Dow is the one that really carried that offense with his performance, man. Because once you're running like that, you were getting guys wide open off of play action. Like there were nobody within 5, 6, 7 yards of guys at times, man. So once you're able to run the ball at that clip, and really what we did for majority of the season, run the ball at a high level, play action, get some guys out in space and just eat like that. And they did a good job. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing bad to say about the Panthers, except they actually trash. We made them look amazing and fuck everything in Carolina, even Petey Pablo. But shit.
I know they are because I said this to me. They are a better team. I will say that. I said they're on the cusp of something. They are on the cusp of something. I said they have a playoff. They have a contenders defense. I said that. They have a contenders defense. It's just the offense of them. You know what I'm saying? So they trying to figure it out on Rico. But they are really good.
Hey, let me get to my super chat, y'all. Before y'all
get
my super chat. Okay. And I got you. I got it. I'm gonna keep everything. I just sent the to landlord to let landlord know. I sent him the link in his DM. I got 2 super chats, and then I want to say something real quick. I'm gonna be quick. The first super chat came from Warren Duncan. He said we need a DC that is smart enough to play a strength.
To adapt.
All he had to do is look at Dan Quinn's film, and Jerry needs to get the players we need before we lose everything. I love that, bro. And then we got another $10 super chat. He said, I already read that one. Hold on. Oh, no, this is another $10 one. He said, Dr. Q, all you have to do is look at your cornerback, get them off the effing zone. It's still too much zone. I agree with that. Way too much zone. Please don't get me started with the linebackers waiting on the running backs to hit the hole. Disgusting. Why is Sam Williams still starting? Then we got us another super chat. He said, Cerebral Assassin said, Shoddy fucked this game up. 3 damn screens in a row on our last possession. Yeah, he had a brain fart. He did. He had a brain fart. I wouldn't say he messed the game up.
He got you damn near 30, bro.
Listen.
He had a brain fart though. He had a brain.
Y'all mad at Shoddy about a sequence?
I'm with you.
If
you broke that down. You broke that down.
If your defense did they fucking job, like this should have been a blowout. Like nobody told the defense to give up 30 fucking points.
Let me get these super chat. I got a couple more. Rodney Smith said Flus needs to be in the boot, not on the field.
I said that too.
No, he has that down there. Ain't gonna lie.
And then Darren Smith with another super chat says Sam Williams slow to the pass, a Fowler, Solomon Thomas, no shows. We can't have that. See, y'all coming in with some real stuff. The reason why I said I want to be quick, I'm gonna be quick with mine.
But he said, "What don't you?"
After that.
I'm gonna be real quick. Let me say what I really think we need. We need to go ahead and say fuck them picks and get aggressive for edge right now. Like right now. To me, that was the difference of the game to me. It wasn't enough people that was able to put pressure. It was no pressure, bro. It was nobody that was going to win to go get the play and move them backwards. They wasn't moving backwards. You never put that defense on his heels, bro. And especially if you go really stay with this bend don't break, where you go have occasional blitzes and occasional man coverage. Well, that's hinged on you having a superstar. And I ain't talking about, listen, y'all, I ain't talking about an edge for this year. You need to lock this person up for the next 3 years. I think, Lou, you said it best. You need a bridge player, bro, on running back as well as in edge. You know?
I said the edge is an omnipresent
like pressing.
Need.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a
the
pressing
past,
need, bro.
past when we traded for Micah now and then in the future. Like it's
Yeah.
we're not gonna get rid of this need. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah. Yeah, you fucked up with Micah. I don't care if you think
Oh,
he's a
yeah,
leader
you-
or not. I don't care about his leadership. I care about his impact. Because see, Micah in games like this is at least having balls running for their life. Even if he don't get the sack. Micah in games like this is causing people to have doubles on him, causing more one-on-ones. And listen, y'all, sometimes losses can work for you. Sometimes losses can work for you. I'm gonna be done when I say this. We was 3-4 when we got Amari. And I agree. My boss said this defense has no pride, boss. At some point, players got to look in the mirror. Tackling is a mindset. You got to want to take it. I agree it's that, but I also agree that you need some more playmakers on it too.
Hallelujah.
I think it's that. I think you need some more playmakers on it too. I don't think it's just
Also,
effort. I think it's
You need some Jimmy
playmakers.
Jones too. Yeah, use some Jimmy Jones.
Also,
Yeah, you need some Jimmys.
Salute to Queso 52 for the super chat, man. He said false pressure. Broncos had 9 sacks against the Jets, so Jets gave up ass to everybody. So I guess using them as a measuring stick was not good.
Mm-hmm.
So we turned right back around, didn't do shit this game. So kudos to Queso for pointing that out.
No, losses can work for you because I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's about knowing. Cause see, I know what y'all finna do. I know what a lot of Cowboy fans finna do. They finna check out. Good. They finna be pessimistic. Good. Right. This is the environment where Jerry and them actually do things. They don't do things when we happy, bro.
Because we're not fans. What are we, boss? What I say we are yesterday?
Customers.
We're customers. And if the customer ain't in the restaurant, what you ain't doing? You ain't selling shit.
That's right.
You got to get your ass back in there.
Right.
You got your chats out. You got your chats out, boss.
I'm done.
Okay. Can I say something right quick, man? One, Carolina Panthers has been playing great offense all year long. I mean, when you got a guy that had 200 yards rushing, and then you look at the other games, you look at the 30-0 blowout they had against Atlanta a couple of weeks ago. I think they lost to the Patriots because they turned the ball over so many times. But their offense is just as they're 3-3 now. They're 3-3. They're a pretty good football team, and I think their offense is showed that they can run the ball. And as I saw today, they can really run block.
Mm-hmm.
But I really ask y'all this, man. I know we're talking about certain things, but if y'all look at film and be honest and look at it the right way, you're going to see a lot of stuff that we do that other teams that's good teams don't do. Unless we got to get that pride statement that the guy said. Yeah, this because when you got a guy like Dak Prescott on your team and the team is scoring this many points, and you got to make a tafu of players that say, well, I don't like to play a man, I don't play that, and you giving up games, I don't want those guys on my team. Because we got a chance to win. We got a guy that can, on the other end that can put up stuff. And I'm worried about Dak that let me give half effort. And I'm losing. That is BS, man. And we got some guys on here that I'm watching that are what we call frontline players that's not giving us everything. Even we want to go to offense. I know Lou saw this when he did his film. I saw this again today. If you talk about the offense, I'm not too happy with Tyler Smith. But I ain't scared to talk about the big guys. He ain't giving me what I need from him all the time. We got to start saying, listen, man, I understand what we're talking about, the passingness and everything, but let's look at this film and really look at the effort. This thing remind me of, this effort remind me on defense here, it remind me of Buffalo 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next week, We give a little bit more effort, then we shut the run down. This goes back to what I said was wrong with this Cowboy team for the longest, and that's why I said about this. We are where we start praising people and say, yeah, they go right back to they slack. Then next week, watch they come out next week and give more effort and we play better.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's what I tell you now. That is a mentality of these guys. They ain't got nothing to do with the guys calling plays.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the mentality of the guys on this team.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of yin and yang on that.
And you see a guy, and you watch film, you watch a guy that comes. I watched one play. I'm just going to say this. I watched a play where the defense end goes inside. The corner is by itself. He got run support. He runs up and stop. Rico run right by him. Nobody blocked him. Only thing he had to do is attack the play.
Well, I mean, Coach,
over here. I got a super chat over here from Jake the Great, and he got a question I'm just going to pose to y'all. With the 199, he asked, what would it cost to get, Mad Max, talk about Max Crosby?
Name the price. You got it. You rich. I'm sorry. We gonna touch one of them golden.
Just throw it out there. Just throw it out there.
We gonna touch them golden.
He already on the contract.
I'm sorry. Like, he's already on the contract.
He gonna cost picks.
He's gonna cost picks. Some gold ball.
And you gonna have to probably get some cap relief to them because they just signed him. So it's we don't know exactly what that is, but
I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that.
No, I think I think he's just asking a question. He just asking a question.
Your quarterback is out here balling. This is for everybody, anybody who's thinking.
Don't kill
like
him,
that.
Lou. Don't kill him, Lou.
Don't shoot. The bullet is meant for you.
Don't shoot him.
Duck. How about that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your quarterback is out here balling, and MVP performance, and it's going to waste.
I think Max Crosby would be a great pickup. I think he would be, and yes, I would put a pick to get it. But what we gonna say about the other 11, the 12, 13 of them?
Oh, we gonna call him out.
We gonna call him out.
We gonna call him out. I already started with one.
Hold on, Coach. Just because we can't stop adding to the team, Coach.
I'm going after people who are not giving effort. And I don't give a damn who it is.
We agree with you,
cares
Coach.
about what I say about anybody.
We agree.
But is Robert Saleh a good coach? Is Robert Saleh a good coach?
Yeah, Robert Saleh's a good coach.
Is the Niners a good organization?
Yeah. Yeah, which way you going there? Yeah.
Hey, Henny, I sent landlord the link.
Okay, I don't know
what about that?
I'm saying, regardless of their situation, they're not gonna stop adding to that room. If they don't, they gonna push everybody down. Bring somebody else in here.
That's true.
Teams that are better than you are making
everybody right. Everybody right, and we all agree.
We can do both.
This is the difference about when you watch. If we watch the game when the last San Francisco game when they played. The physicality of their back end on that fourth down was the reason why they stopped the play.
My boy said with a super chat, Michael Green, there's value here. You need a leader on this defense. I'll start benching guys at this point. I definitely agree with that.
That's actually a point I was actually waiting to make. When you look at this thing in totality, as Meek Mill once said, there's levels to this shit. Okay?
Yep.
And when you look at the different levels of your team, if I look at my defensive line, you got a leader? Nope. You look at your linebacker room, you got a leader?
Not healthy.
Right.
Maybe, yeah.
You look at your safety room, you got you a leader?
Oh, hell no.
Hell no.
That's the problem. And see, because you have no leaders, you have nobody pushing. There is very little accountability. Like when players mess up and miss assignments, you don't see nobody grilling their ass. You don't see the coach chewing their ass out.
That's true.
You don't see another player saying, damn, where was you at? You don't see none of that. All you see is, I don't know. Where was I supposed to be? Did you have him? Oh, I thought I had him. Who were we running? Instead of a goddamn accountability. That's the problem. That's why coach is right. You don't have no damn effort because it ain't nobody lighting a fire up under your ass. Fire all their ass up.
gonna say this one other thing to echo this. When you have as many as missed tackles we had against Green Bay, and probably as many as missed tackles we had this day, and then you come tell me about, I ain't happy with the scheme. They ain't got a damn thing to do about you missing tackles.
It was a lot.
When you tell me about a scheme and you missing tackles, then I'm gonna ask you, are we tackling whatever scheme we have? Are we tackling?
So, Henny.
Talk.
Now I want you to talk. I'm throwing the ball at you.
What we doing? Talk to
That
me.
man
What-
hot.
Okay, yeah, he just because I ain't used to you.
What's
that,
what's the question?
Had a loss there.
Hey, I'm just throw. Hey, I listen. I ain't even throw no question. Well, I just listen. I go ahead and fully quarterback then. Some good things in this game.
Man, hold on. No, fuck that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right, so you
Thank you,
finna
Paul.
go too far. You were finna go too far left field talking about the good.
Hell
The
yeah.
offense is fine. Fuck the offense. We don't need to talk anything.
No, we do need to talk. No, we do need to talk about the offense. though. We do. Because honestly, hold on. I might fight you a little bit on that.
Hold on.
We might need to spam
Hold on.
this man a little bit more. We're gonna talk about that. Is other ways to win too.
It was a bad sequence of plays. You know, there was a couple bad sequence of plays, but I cannot.
I'm not even talking about the sequence. I'm saying
I'm just.
we talk. Let me let you do your thing.
Yeah, because this is my point.
Yeah.
Because the nigga got a bunch of targets, and a bunch of
How many was his targets?
Let me go look.
Yeah, because I ain't mean to get into your points because I know you're ready to turn a new hole into the D. I'm feeling like y'all need to treat this man like y'all treat Lamb.
He had 11.
All right,
Targets.
so they treat him like they treat Lamb.
I done saw Lamb with more targets than that.
I've seen Lamb with less too. 11 is fine.
In a game like this, where your run was getting stuffed, what we would do is we would spam the hell out of Lamb. Every
Shake
time
only-
you targeted and he was winning, bro. That's another conversation though. But go ahead. I know you're ready to. Let's shoot some holes in the D. Keep going.
Yeah, because listen, I ain't got time to talk about the offense. Like, that shit fine. They need to call a different play here and there. Fuck all that.
Hey, thank you, Henny. Dang.
No, I think we need a little meat on that bone, man. I got a little bit of pushback, bro. Just a little bit,
you
though. Just a little bit.
you do, but you keep interrupting me, so I'm trying to get to the defense.
Yo, go ahead.
Yeah. So yeah, listen, man. I see how y'all niggas see it though, because Coach, you right. Like, adding Max Crosby would be amazing. You know, adding that Crosby would be dope. He a great pass rusher and he a great run defender. He set the edge. He aggressive, high motor. But, you know, if Donovan Wilson going to give up ass in the back end, you know, you're still going to be a bad defense. Just like you were a bad defense last year with Michael Parsons. I know this hurts to hear. But, you know, you gave up ass last year, too, with Michael Parsons out there. Even that stretch when he came back, you wouldn't have had a game like this. He would have helped you stop the Panthers like he did last year. But you got 40 ball by Philly with Michael Parsons out there. You had 30 dropped on your ass against the Houston Texans with Michael Parsons and them out there. So I understand what you're saying. It's going to be a complete team effort to try to get this shit stopped, or it's going to be a complete overhaul. Like, you're going to have to really say fuck them picks in order to fix this defense. You're going to need more than just one motherfucker. You're going to need more than just going to get Max Crosby. You're going to need to get Max Crosby, another linebacker, another safety. Like, the issues with your fucking team when it comes to personnel is not just, it's not like Amari Cooper. You added Amari Cooper to the offense and it completely changed everything. I don't think that you can just drop Max Crosby onto this team and this defense just magically become good. Because you had Michael Parsons at that motherfucker last year, damn near the same personnel, and you were still giving up ass.
Yo.
Like, even...
Hold on. I ain't mean to cut you off, bro. This landlord.
What's
He said
that?
the link ain't working.
Landlord, this boss.
What going on? I tried to click the link. It ain't work.
It ain't working? Okay, I'll send you
Uh-huh.
another one. You live right now. You want to just resend you the link?
It is up to you.
I'm going to send you the link so I can get you all the way in.
Bet.
All right, go ahead, Henny. I ain't mean to cut you off, bro. I was just trying to
Nah, you
multitask.
good, man. You good. But nah, I don't think you a player away. We be 1,000. I don't think you just one dude away. Because Michael Parsons is better than Max Crosby. Like, most people say that Michael Parsons is a better player than Max Crosby. when you had Michael Parsons out this motherfucker last year, you were still atrocious defensively. You know what I'm saying? So you have to do a little bit more than just get one guy. Do it.
I want to
still
ask
do
a
it
question.
and go get the motherfucker, but still.
I want to ask a question just to all the defensive coordinators, people that play linebacker, the football savants. How realistic is it to get a linebacker to come in and be your green dot at this moment?
Is one available. His name is Jermaine Pratt. He was released by the Raiders about a week ago.
He's
already on the team.
God damn!
Yeah, he got picked up about 4 days ago.
Like,
he been out the market.
He went back home actually to his
But I want to ask that
coordinator.
question because you asking a linebacker to come in here with a different scheme and then be the quarterback of it. What's the real? I really don't know. I'm really asking that question.
And you're right about that, boss. And it was almost like when what's the safety was out on the market from the Texans that we talked about. I talked about on Twitter.
Petrie
and we
Gardner Johnson.
Johnson. Yeah, Gardner.
And we said that he wasn't going to be the right type of, the Cowboys wouldn't pick him up to come in here. And I said this last week, and I don't think somebody might have heard me. If you had brought him in here, and he watched one film of our football team, he would probably been fighting so many people in that locker room. It would have been a shame, because he would have seen what I've been seeing. I've been seeing this for a while. He was seeing some guys that really acting like punks, and I called the whole secondary. They ain't none of them got no heart. None of them. None of them. Nothing in our secondary wants anything to do with tackling or being physical. And when you have a player, y'all see what Bryce Young stats were? And
199 yards.
And I get you, when we look at his passes, he might have completed 3 passes where the ball went over 20 yards.
Yeah, it wasn't a lot.
Break. Yeah, being on break.
This is what this is. The game plan against the Cowboys is get the ball. They don't want to tackle. They don't want to get off blocks, and they don't want to tackle. When you get a shot down the field, throw it about it, but get the ball, and everybody's gonna run like they Walter Payton, like they the heart. Because how many times when we tackle the guy today that we see him going backwards? And think about it. How many times after we tackle a guy, he was leaning backwards when we tackled him? None.
Our defense play like they doing walkthroughs.
I say this again, people. I say this again. If defense, I ain't talking about the offense. We have been talking about being a physical presence on offense, how that works, right? But if on defense, if your job on defense, if you're a finesse player on defense, let me give you a thing from the history of football, and we'll continue to go to the end of football. That shit don't work. Finesse defenses do not work in football.
No. Can I say that? I want to go against the grain. Because I know people may disagree. I think a scheme can actually make you soft. Because and I said this whenever I had to learn multiple schemes. Yes, people may run the same scheme. Yes, we just faced Dave Canales, that was the West Coast, and Mike McCarthy did the West Coast. But the why behind their scheme is what makes it different. I can tell you the why behind Eberflus's scheme by the way everyone is looking in their first steps. It's a passive-ass defense. Why is the linebacker's first step is always backwards? Because they trying to put up that umbrella every time.
They first, I disagree.
Oh, they first step is that because they always trying to get back to their zone.
I'm gonna say this, man. Have y'all watched our country? I ain't talking about these. Have y'all watched Elam? Has anybody watched Elam tackle or just turn down tackles? And then Bland comes out last week, and we were talking about how physical he was. And then I watch him this week, and he act like he don't even want to attack nobody.
I think that's Lou Point.
That's the scheme. I think it's all gameplay.
It's like dudes that was dogs and not dogs in your D. Maybe it's your whole ass D.
It's the defense.
It's like, damn, I don't want to be
Because-
like you got us playing
Yeah.
like some hoes out here.
Coach,
We
you
on
gotta
our
admit-
heels. Like, hold on, let me get the super chat. Then I'm gonna go right back to you, Lou.
I got
Randy
a super
said,
chat for that too.
okay. Randy said that linebacker from the Saints, that edge from the Bengals, and running back to compliment Williams. Shout out to Boss. Salute to you, my guy. I truly believe in your analysis. Yeah, I believe that's the plan, bro. I do. Appreciate
Here's my
that
proof
super
to
chat.
that.
And hold
Look
on,
at
we gotta
how-
get Henny.
oh,
Henny got a super
oh,
chat.
oh,
And then we
oh,
going right back to you and Coach.
All right, so Case just came with another 2-piece. He said Zim had no pass rush, but injuries, still did well.
Yep.
They had injuries.
Ooh.
They had injuries.
Had a whole
they
lot of
missed
injuries.
Michael for a little bit.
Yep.
You know,
Tank.
so yeah, so that they had injuries. So at least he had some excuses. Oh, there's another one too from you guys. Another 2-piece said when we win, we can't have a short-term memory. No, when we win, we got to remember that this team still been giving up ass these other games. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to have we got to value the wins, but also understand that this team got a long way to go. You know,
There is no such thing. That's why the Eagles are wrong, bro. There's no such thing as a moral victory. You don't never take nothing to win that you would to the loss.
front office better start making calls ASAP. Fred Warner just got hurt versus Tampa Bay, like Lou says, or secondary is playing trail. Shit, the secondary is playing stand in place.
No, can I concede that point? This is my main example of that point. Look at our offensive line. Would you say they're more physical this year?
Who? 49ers?
No, I'm saying our offensive line. Yeah.
I think we are more physical.
I don't know if it's physical or more fundamental. I'm not sure.
I think we're more physical this year. We're just more nasty with it.
I trust you because I know you do the breakdown every week.
I'm just because compared to last year, you was doing nothing but pass setting.
Yeah.
You're catching the entire game.
True. Facts.
And that's the why behind the scheme. If my coach is drilling to me every day that, hey, read step and never attack, that's gonna affect the way I play. Now there's still a mentality behind that, but if you want your players and you want to truly weed out who the dogs are not, call an aggressive scheme.
I got slight pushback.
I love that thought, man.
I do got slight pushback on Lou, but I believe it's I
fighting.
Yeah, because it's just this, man. It's like
pushback on too.
Jumping his ass.
I ain't finna jump my nigga down. We have friendly phase out here.
No, you are finna jump him because Coach Marv coming right behind you.
Listen, I understand what Lou is saying that it might be possible, you know, to have the scheme affect your mentality. But if you a hoe, you a hoe. That's just what it is. If you a hoe, you a hoe. Okay, well, I brought up these other defenses, and I know that they had Hall of Famers and dogs and monsters. But when you look at Seattle, at what they did, that primary cover three team, like they play primary zone. I know it wasn't 90% like Eberflus weird ass, you know what I'm saying? But like they were a majority zone team. You look at the no-fly zone for the Denver Broncos. They were a majority zone team. You look around. There's been some amazing, primary zone teams that played, and they were physical and they were tough as hell. You might have to look in the mirror. The play got to look in the mirror. You just might be a bitch. If you don't want to tackle, that's a you problem. If you don't want to wrap up and bring folks to the ground, that's a you problem. If you don't want to come up and mug wide receivers, that's a you problem. You know what I'm saying? You might just be a hoe.
I miss your super chat.
I'm not just gonna sit here and say that about the scheme. You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen primary zone team be physical and gangsters, and you might just be a hoe.
Hold on real quick before you go, Coach. He said his ego is a sabotage to the team, and then we got landlord in the building. So once you go, Coach, we gotta go to my boy. And you talking about Eberflus? I think it is. I think it's some indication of that. All right, so let's go ahead and start the jump off session. We're gonna start the jump off session.
I'm glad landlord's here.
Salute.
Yeah, I'm glad landlord's in here. You know why I'm glad landlord is in here? Because he's a Bama man like myself, right? When your secondary don't want to tackle,
I know a Georgia man gonna hate that out now.
When coming up and make no tackles, yeah, because I understand that. stuff that never happened when Nick Saban was there. That goes to what y'all talking about with coaching as well, right? But I ask y'all, man, just go back and watch the film. Go back and watch the film. Go to Green Bay. I saw it with my own eyes. Saw it on the Jumbotron with it. Then I went back and watched it on film. When you got guys like Elam out there, and I think this is a Matt Eberflus problem here, right here. When you got guys out there that are not willing to tackle, and then when you put guys like you start, and this is going Eberflus too. When you start the year with Hooker, who ain't gonna tackle nobody. And then you set, what you do is you set a tone on the back end that's saying, okay, we gonna wait and we gonna let the people, play aggressive. And this is what I don't like. Second half of the Eagle game, you start attacking, you look better. Jet game, you look a little bit better. This up and down stuff goes to guys that are not mature enough to do stuff as what Schottenheim been talking since day one. Consistency. And this is the same stuff we've been seeing for the last 4 or 5 years. This is why when Green Bay came in here in that playoff game and they made one statement, and this is what inconsistent teams are, front runners.
Yep.
That's what we are. We get a little praise, we go right back to doing what we were doing before. Now watch when they come out against Washington, everybody knocking everybody out. Mm-hmm. Then we get a little praise. That's why Boss was right. We need to talk about the defense, and we need to talk about whatever flaws the offense had, because I done seen it before. As soon as we start talking about a unit, they start fucking up.
Yep. Exactly.
Also, Stephen Carroll said landlord channels don't appear to be on.
Oh, you
I ain't even tripping, bro.
Let me say this one last sentence to you, Coach, because this is what I said.
Man, hey, man, y'all gonna disrespect the land like this? You can't disrespect the land. Go ahead.
It's just
man.
1 minute.
Get out. I'm invading y'all, so go ahead.
This is why I say the scheme is making him passive, because this is what's going to validate it. Look at the players he picked for the scheme. He picked passive players. That's all I got to say.
Ooh, damn. Hold on.
If they hold, they hold.
Did he do his thing? Oh, you already said.
I already said what I had to say. You go cook, man.
Okay. I'm gonna just give a little quick assessment of what I felt like what happened in the game, man. This defense, boy, it's just not good, man. And you got a stubborn old man as a defensive coordinator, and that's what happens to you, man. When they consistently tell you, hey, we like to play like this, we should play like this. We like, my strengths are this, my strengths are that. Like, sir, we like grits in the South. This is the South. You in Texas. We like grits over here. I can't speak for the other directions on the campus, but in the South, we like grits, sir. So you might need to tighten your ass up, man. I'm sorry, bro. Like, we done gave you every excuse in the book, in the encyclopedia, in the dictionary, every excuse we can conjure up, we done gave it to Flus. At first, I heard people talking about it's the personnel. Then I seen how people say it's the pass rush. Then they say it's the secondary. Then it's this. Then it's that. No, it's everything. Everything that he's doing is not effective. So guess what? If he ended up being a defensive coordinator, you can say, okay, he don't have the talent. If it's one thing that's hindering everything else, I wouldn't be mad at him if I seen him trying. You supposed to get behind a trying man. I don't see him being a trying man right now. I don't see him trying to figure this out by doing other things in this scheme. Not to a big enough degree for me to say, okay, I can see it. Now, he ended up adding up a little more man coverages in there. But, man, you got to send more people, and you got to stop doing the same zone coverages. Like, you got to mix this shit up, bro. You got to. And being more simple ain't the answer either. Like, you just got to get better, and you got to figure out other stuff to do. Because it ain't much more simple than the cover 2. It ain't much more simple than a cover 3. No. Like, these are some of the first coverages you learn in football. Like, what do you mean?
Right.
Simplified. You can't simplify this no more.
Right.
So, but I do want to say this, bro, and I'm going to let y'all get back to cooking. But listen, we can dog Eberflus out, drag his name in the mud, do everything we want to about Eberflus. But we always say, you gonna have to fall on the sword, Shotty. It's gonna come back down to you, sir. Like, I don't care what nobody say. We can do all this shit talking about, oh, the offense did this and the offense did that, so we just gonna bail Shotty out. No, this is your team. This ain't just your offense, sir. This is your football team. Damn that. Because I hear people doing all this praising for Shotty. Damn that. Because y'all said y'all didn't give a damn about 12 wins. That's what I remember.
Ooh.
That's what I remember.
Ooh.
Damn that.
Ooh.
We deserve better than that.
Damn.
Shotty. Talking about we got to figure out how to win. I'm not letting you off the hook because I realize this team is not just your offense. This is your whole fucking team. Damn that. You better peek your head in that damn defensive room. I'm sick of this, bro. We ain't finna keep giving him no damn pass with this. And you the head man, bro. You the one that need to walk this boy out. You the one that need to tap him on the shoulder. I'm sick of that. The offense scored points. I thought the goal was winning. Screw that. We supposed to be winning, bro.
Damn
this
that.
Team that put out good game after good game, and we still 2-3 and fucking 1.
Damn that.
You gotta invade the space of Eberflus. You gotta go in there and say, hey man, listen here, we not finna go like this. You need to change this. You need to change that. Cause all that good Samaritan shit, you and Eberflus gonna be out of here.
Ooh.
Real talk. I don't know how y'all feel about that. We can say the offense did this and that, but all I see is a big fat ass L on my goddamn record. That's what I see.
Hey, all I gotta say is that boy name is Landlord from Alabama. He got the same handle. And shit, I know all my boy says, man, he the trap house, trap king. Say, man, listen. Hey, coach, I got you. But I gotta do this for this man right now. I gotta do this for this man. I gotta do this. When he come in like this, you gotta clap it up for that man. You gotta start hitting buttons for this man, because he came in and he took the lunch money. Hell yeah, I stand with you.
Bro, I love what I see from Shot in his offense, bro. But he gotta make sure he getting the macro picture too. The micro is okay with the offense. You doing your job. Yeah. But you got a bigger job, Shotty. You gotta get your ass up out of that offensive room. Shit, you gotta deploy this a little better. I know you got 13 pins in your visor. You might need to let Clayton Adams hold a couple of them. Deploy a little more responsibility on Clayton Adams so you can look at this hole more. Straight up. You too dependent and you too focused on this offense. That would have seemed to me, because the offense is brilliant and the rest of the team is in shambles, which equals an average ass team or a bad team. You can have the most spectacular offense in the world. We done seen this. We are the Bengals of 2024 right now.
That's what we are.
Who we are.
That's what we are.
The Bengals of 2024.
We the Bengals. Ooh, and I warned we was gonna be that in our season too. I did. I said we was gonna be the Bengals,
bro. We can put up all the points.
Exciting ass losses. Yep.
And beautiful losses. This remind me of Kellen almost. Them beautiful ass losses.
Beautiful ass, exciting losses. Yep.
But the thing about Kellen, it wasn't his team. That's the only thing. That's the only reason that Shotty get a little brain, because this went Kellen's team. Kellen just had the offense on them. So
I was gonna say we worse than the Bengals. We worse than the Bengals from last year. The Bengals from last year at least had a winning record. They at least they had 9 wins. We might not get to that the way this shit going. If you gonna give them 30 points,
they
everybody.
Wait.
Was they a losing team in the season? I'm just asking.
Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't mean to cut y'all off.
I mean, they had 9 wins.
Hold on. We got Coach Fowl in the house.
I got a question for you about it.
Hold on, I got you, Coach. Give me 1 second. I got you. I promise you up. But I feel what Coach said. Coach Fowler. He said, let the dogs play their game, but they want to play with their scheme. The scheme and defense is crap. Shit. Coach, I stand with you, Coach. I stand, and that's lose point. And sometimes the scheme can make you also not play like you should be playing. I feel that 100%. Let me catch up to these super chats because they went crazy as y'all was talking. I'm gonna catch up real quick, and I'm going right to you, Coach. And if you gotta go, I'm not holding you to whoever. If anybody gotta go, we just kind of taking this in right now. Randall Candle said, "Boss, my last super chat, Flus has to go. want change, and yes, Span Pickens, they couldn't do anything with him. Jerry needs to act fast. Yeah, he needs to act fast. Environments like this, he will act fast too. Boss, straight up mayo on my burger. Yeah, what you mean? What you mean? I need you to elaborate on that, because I know Brian don't like mayonnaise on his burger, and we was talking about that from Blue, and then Randall with another super chat said, "Damn that," and then Darren said, "Landlord is Mr. Nefarious Ligaments."
He is.
And I think that was my last super. Go ahead, Coach.
Yeah. I think we need to. My question is, man, and I understand, but what we do about missed tackles?
Bench their ass.
You call them out,
and that's the thing is the great. That's the great thing that kills any defense. We have missed tackles, but you know something? Yeah, we got to call them out. And like I said before, man, I've been said this. I said this a couple of weeks ago that, and Boss said something today about cleaning out the safety room.
Okay.
These young guys they got like Clark and Woods that we just got back. That's who I'll go with. I'll go with some young, vibrant guys that's really going out there trying to make their money and trying to get in this league. And we'll go that way. And
We can't see that.
I need guys that's hungry like Houston. But like I said, man, I want us to kind of pause and say, because this we are still in this thing.
Yeah, we still in it.
We're 2-3, we're 2-3-1, but we're still in this whole thing, man.
That's right.
Of getting, but what we really have to find out is, man, we can't change this whole team out right now. The hay is already in the barn for what we got. Right now, what we have to do, we can add a piece here and there, right? But what we really got to do is put pressure on these guys to play better, man. And say, hey, man, because there ain't nothing we can do about now. We make a change one player. We can't change out 50 guys.
No.
You can't do that.
Mm-mm.
So we need to start watching film, and when we see a guy that he didn't make a play, we got to say, damn, man, you got to make that play.
Mm-hmm.
It's
a couple of things real quick, and then because I'm keying in on Coach Fowler. Now, I do want to say this. Coach Fowler is not speaking for his son. I want to say that and be very transparent on that. He's speaking as a D coordinator, okay, and a current head coach. I'm not putting the words of Coach Fowler on his son. Okay, we want to be very clear on that, because we don't want nobody trying to take his words and make it his son's words. We're not sloppy like that. We don't move like that, you know. So, but I trust people like him, Coach Marv, people that head coaches, D coordinators, and I see it like he said. This is what Coach Fowler said. He said they are not having fun on defense. That's facts. Read between the lines. That go to Coach. That's to go to Lou point. I swear, Coach, I see it just like you on that.
What I said, no confidence.
Coach, I saw it early in the season. He's White Cotton is changing their rushes. He finally started letting them rush how they really want to rush.
Let me just add this to what Lou was saying, man. I really feel like this might be a case of if you don't believe in it, if you don't believe in the scheme, Coach. Because I'm kind of with Lou. I don't think it is the scheme itself. I believe it's the fact that the players don't believe in what they doing. You see what I'm saying? If you don't believe in the scheme, you're not gonna play well, bro.
Man, say, bro, I swear. Hey, real quick, I want to say one more thing to Coach Fowler. This is what I've always respected about him.
He real.
The realist. This is what he said. He said, "Call mine out. I don't care. He needs it." That boy,
I was waiting for the green light when I said something about the child, because I showed got stuff to say about
earlier. What I said earlier.
That's
accountability. Nobody is getting in nobody's ass. That's the problem. We ass because it ain't nobody getting in no ass.
The extra pause. You got a pause button in there, Imp?
Hey, you got a lad to keep him crying. But man,
you got a no did it button.
Yeah, what Coach said though, you gotta give him the utmost respect for that. Cause real talk, Us as men, we understand, bro. You gotta be hard on your kids. You gotta, man, accountability. Shit, you gotta get it to them.
Can I say this? Can I say this? It feels like I think last week was a very important game, man. And it just literally hit my head. We played better last week, out of position, because they were purely playing on instincts. So the moment they got more coaching in this scheme, it got worse.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Fields was missing a lot of shit, though, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, Fields was missing a lot of opportunities down the field, and it made it look a little better. He was missing some throws. He was a little too jumpy in the pocket. He wanted to run.
We was affected though. Like, we was getting. That was Fowler's best game.
The pressure really turned them up, but at the same time, Fields was missing opportunities down the field. It was still there. He just went making.
I was also gonna say the Jets just gave up 9 sacks today. 9. We were happy we got 5. They gave another team 9. Like, listen, Justin Fields had 9 completions. They gave up 9 sacks. That's how bad the shit was for them. Good so Lord. I don't even think we can use the Jets game as a talking point no more.
Nah.
Hey, Boss, I'm gonna ask Boss this. Boss, remember this. You can talk about the Jets game. We were slamming people in the end zone when they were making touchdowns. Remember when we slammed the guy? Listen, man, the tackling was way better last week. We had accident knocking people back, even though when they got yards. Today, against a guy that talked trash to you, and you didn't take no shots at him, you can't tell me about no coaching with that. He talking about you players.
Hey, you ain't lying.
Punish him.
You need some buzz balls. Hey,
punish him.
Coach ain't lying about that. That's
nah, he telling the truth.
You're hard, Red though. You mean to tell me that man told you to buckle up and y'all came out here and didn't do nothing? He came out here and took
and he got all the times that you ain't nobody put no pads on him. Because nobody said what he said.
His whole locks just dangling in the wind while he running on y'all.
Who was back there? He said what he said because he knew who was back there.
His extensions just blowing in the wind while he running on us, bro.
He went right back on the podium after the game, landlord. I was trying to tell you this. He went right back on the podium after the game. He said, "What happened? They didn't buckle up."
Wait.
Pull it up on Twitter.
Rico, wait. Where's that on Twitter?
And
hold on.
Man, that boy Rico out there talking that cash, dog.
Listen, man.
And he went crazy.
Let me say this, fellas.
Shit.
I don't care how you don't like the scheme. I don't care how you not comfortable. But when a guy on the other team calls you out, I don't give a damn what the coach says. I'm still gonna bust his ass.
Thank you, Coach.
I don't know.
See, coaches bullseye on that soft ass shit. Coach, I hear you. You are bullseye on that soft ass shit. That's what Coach is on. I feel you, Coach.
It's hard to go against that right now, especially when he up here talking crap to you. And I ain't even, to be honest with y'all,
they ain't buckle up.
It looked like,
send it to me here.
I just said this.
I just shared it on my page. Go to my page.
Okay.
Shotty said is that we gonna buckle up. We need to buckle up. We hear you, Rico. We hear all that. And then the defense come out here. It seems like they don't know what they doing. They feel like they just gonna roll their helmet out there and get a W. Didn't it feel like that? Shotty said that they had to learn how to win. Go ahead.
Landlord, you know why Rico said that?
Why?
Because he got inside intel. He already know who over there.
He know them boys soft. He might know them. He know they soft.
Thank you.
Hey,
thank you.
How the fuck he tell us to buckle up and then back it up?
And go crazy.
He told us to buckle up and back it up.
He said, "Get me to the secondary."
They wasn't buckled up.
Just give me the second.
They wasn't buckled up.
Say, hold on.
Oh,
hey, dog.
Play that man shit. Play it. I want to see her say it.
Hey, man, I'm going to have to go pull it. I got to pull it a different kind of way. I'm going to pull it. God. I'm going to go pull the whole thing, dog.
That's nasty
that
work
shit
right
really
now.
did happen.
That's so fucking gangster.
Yeah, because that's what I was about to say. Like, I ain't gonna lie, man. When Shotty said we gotta learn how to win and stuff like that, I hear him. And then we come out and win, then we lose. It's like, this gonna be a roller coaster season. But what I didn't like, though, the most is you got Rico talking like this, and the whole game, bro, I never felt like we came in there on that type of time. Not one period of the time. It felt like we went out there like, okay, we supposed to win this game. That's what it looked like. We supposed to win. So just give it
tomorrow.
Just give us this W. Nah?
Please.
Okay, this one. Let me ask y'all, because y'all good with the film.
Cut the damn seatbelt.
On the listen, y'all show film on that. Okay.
Hold on, coach.
Buckle up.
Go before you go, coach. I promise you next. I gotta play it, coach. I got it right here. I gotta play it.
Yeah.
It took me a second. It took me a second to pull it. Damn, I got it though.
That one buckled up.
What?
They wasn't buckled up.
They wasn't buckled up. Go ahead, coach.
Listen, I understand what everybody's saying, and I do think that there's a confidence. I said that last week about confidence, and confidence has to do with you believing in the scheme, and I can understand that.
Yeah, that's
I'm
what
talking about manhood now. So now, when we go back and watch the film when it comes out tomorrow, I want y'all to watch every time that what I saw with my eyes. How many times guys had a chance to stop it at 4 yards and they just let the guy run and he got 9 yards? And I want you to add up all them times and say, damn, how many points we could have took off the board when we were giving up 7, 8 yards when it could have been a 2-yard game because we wasn't buckled up. Watch how many times guys turned Rico ass down.
I ain't gonna lie.
Then you come back to me and say what our real problem is.
It looked like it's obvious too, man. During that game, it started feeling like that too. Cause I seen it, I kind of seen it coming. I'm like, damn, they can run when they want to. We can't run at all. That ain't never good, y'all. That ain't never ever good. When you see that happening, that ain't never good. When a team running on you at will, and you can't do nothing, like this was a bad game for Williams right here. Like, I ain't gonna say that the offensive line just had holes there and he couldn't hit them. All I'm gonna say is the run game was not productive. And I ain't gonna lie, that's one of my criticisms on Shotty, bro, just for this game right here. I'm a receiver, so, you know, I'm a bail on the run way quicker than a lot of people. I swear I am. I was done first quarter. I'm like, hey, I done seen enough. I'm just being real.
Pick a season.
I swear to God, bro.
I
was like, hey,
you keeping it 100?
I'm done with the run. I wanted to say that early first quarter because it didn't look good. It ain't do nothing but force us in third long situations back to back to back. It messed up the whole rhythm of the offense. A couple of times, if it wasn't for some penalties, we probably wouldn't even had them drives that we had. Like, sometimes, bro, you just got to recognize that, okay, this ain't a run day. Now, that's what I give to, who that was, that playoff game? No, that was Mike McCarthy. Like that Bucks game, the first Bucks game, when that came back from injury. They just recognized, like, hey, bro, it ain't no running. Well, yeah, okay. But it ain't no running today. It's like, it's just not gonna work, bro. Let's throw the ball. Like that, sometimes that's your best bet, bro. Cause guess what? We sitting up here trying to run and it's ineffective. They running and they dominate time of possession and they doing what they want. Like, we ain't got time to play. We need to put up points. If we put up points, we could possibly take their run game out. But we trying to do what they trying to do, run the ball, and we being ineffective. You gotta know when to shut that shit down to me, bro. I'm sorry. I'm just the type of guy that if it ain't working, I'm moving on quick. Especially with the way we passing the ball, I'm moving on. Screw that. I'm out of here.
I remember the Greek.
You are a wide receiver, so I understand.
I'm out of here, bro. I'm done.
Hey, y'all remember the great Emmitt Smith came back with the Cardinals and played the Cowboys? And the safety broke his doggone shoulder the first doggone play and put him out the game.
Hey, that sounds so good. I love it.
Hold on, man. I got a super chat. My boy Mitchell Green said, I'll play this in the meeting for the defense on Monday on a loop. Man, they need to be playing that shit out at practice. I love it. That's a good idea.
I want to watch this film.
See, Overshawn can't be like, we don't like that soft word. Nah.
I
Y'all-
want to see
You
if they
niggas saw.
heads hanging, boss. That's what I want to see. I want to see, like, during the game when Rico just taking their soul, was they hanging their heads and shit? Like, was they getting
wasn't-
tired
they-
and whining about it?
They wasn't hanging their
What you
nuts
say?
for sure.
They
They didn't let their nuts hang at all. Them motherfuckers, like they got a cold shower. They just suck the fuck in your body, nigga. Oh, y'all niggas play like some bitches. Y'all play like some bitches. Y'all play like y'all were raised by single moms.
Damn.
All y'all niggas. All y'all niggas play like
real.
y'all was raised by nothing but single mothers. You ain't got a father figure. Y'all niggas ain't got no uncles the way y'all motherfuckers play.
Aunties and everything. It was no men around you.
Damn.
No men, nigga. That's why y'all niggas so quick to wear purses and shit out this motherfucker, man. This the hoe in you be coming out.
With
And
the
guess
glove
what? You
and
wasn't
shit.
buckled up. You wasn't buckled up, nigga. You were too busy trying to look for your lipstick, nigga. And matter of fact, this the same defense to let a nigga that paint his nails dog walk your ass, man. So y'all might be worse than some hoes.
Okay,
Then hold
now
on,
we
Quentin
gotta
Warner
do-
with a super chat. He said, "Great points from our however, emotions make you cry sometime, and a team full of ACL recovers going forward. Just watch every player coming back. Sam Williams, he plays off balance. I don't know, bro. This is the team. I was betting on them to bust Rico ass, bro, because out of pride they should have been wanting to bust his ass.
We don't know our team.
You see what I'm saying? It's like, dog, especially when you was my former teammate talking shit, bro. That's like, bro, like that would have wired me up. I'd have been like, I gotta see him for that, bro.
You
The
know
only player-
what
you know
I've
something,
noticed
the only
on one of
player
the
that
interviews
plays-
about. I noticed something on one of the interviews. This finna be quick, coach. You can have it. I can't remember which player this was, but they was like, yeah, you heard that. I like how messy the media was too. The media was mad messy this week. Swear to God, the whole week they asked every single person about Rico coming. Every single one. Like every time they had a player in front of them, they said, yeah, Rico said, hey, y'all better buckle up. They asked every single person. And one of them was like, yeah, Rico be talking, yeah, he be backing it up too, though. I ain't gonna lie. Like when I heard that, I'm
Yeah,
like,
me too, bro. See, I'm
y'all
trying to
niggas
find.
too nice, man.
Man,
Y'all
I'm
too
trying to
nice,
find
bro.
where
Y'all too nice.
I'm trying to find on my Twitter where I heard one of them statements and I was like, what?
Yeah, they too nice, bro.
Yeah, like they
me
too
and
nice,
him,
bro.
Y'all know me and him rock. But if we finna have a direct competition, I'm not finna be like, yeah, he ain't good, dude. Like, nah, fuck that. I'm finna bust his ass up today.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know how
Like,
much
me
shit
ain't-
we
it
talk
ain't
on the
finna-
game, nigga?
Yeah, we was
Yeah, bro,
hey, we
we
was
doing that
nasty
big
when we
game.
had that war. When me,
Yeah,
all
it
us
ain't-
had
it
that
ain't
war.
finna be
It was
no-
nothing friendly
man,
about
we-
that shit.
We'll compliment each other when the smoke clear.
That's
like,
right.
Hey, when the best man standing, like, hey, you fought honorably. Hey, salute to you. That's it. We ain't finna before the fight, man. Screw that. Like,
That's
I'm
right.
not finna give you
Oh,
no
man.
type of company.
My
No type of-
Cashmere with a $5 holler. He say Rico ran 180 plus yards on Dallas with no hairline. Ooh.
With no
Nigga said no
With
hair.
extensions.
false hair.
With
We
extensions.
let a dude with nails painted go for 4 touchdowns, have a career day on us. Then we back it up and have a dude with false locks in his head,
Diamond in his face.
a piercing in his cheek, and he go on have a career day on us. Like, we ain't got no pride in this team. We have no pride. Zero
What's
pride.
worse is
You know,
I can understand losing a game that we have no, like we ain't supposed to win, that we had a hard fought fight. We supposed to beat the dog shit out the Carolina Panthers. Losing to a team like the Panthers, expecting to fucking win, that's always worse to me than losing to a team that's just head and shoulders better than us. Like, I'm gonna be 1,000 with y'all, man. Like, I had no trepidations about this motherfucking game. Even with
Nobody
the defense
did.
played bad. Even if the defense played bad, we're gonna drop about 40 on these bitches or something. Like, dog,
Hey,
I did not expect this outcome to happen like this, man.
Remember on our
see
conversation here, and I kept
see
saying, like, man, we gotta watch this shit though, man. Like, you gotta respect your opponent.
We gotta watch this shit. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
they
line
should
up.
have been
Henny,
watching. They
Henny,
should have been
Henny,
watching.
Henny,
Yeah.
I would say this: the Panthers are the second best team we done played this year, by far. I think Panthers are better than Chicago. They better than, but it might be tied. I think when you talking about maybe Green Bay.
Well, you got the
Philadelphia,
Eagles and Green
I
Bay.
think they're the third best in it because I don't. The Jets, the Giants, no.
Yeah, we know they ass.
Chicago, no. So, yeah, and I think offensively, looking at them, they got good receivers. They got some young receivers, and they got a good running game. But what I'm saying is, I didn't expect them when they can run the ball. I expected them to run the ball and get good yards, right? But yeah, if they got a good offensive line. But what I didn't see punishing on when we did get him on the ground. I can say this again, people, and I understand what y'all saying, and I'm not blaming Eberflus at all, and I ain't gonna say I'm not. But first of all, what you should be looking in as a team, I don't care where you go in football, how far you go, it's still gonna come down to fucking blocking and tackling.
Thank you.
I don't care what you do. If you're not physical on defense, I'm gonna say this again, because landlord wouldn't hear what I said this the first time. If you're not physical on defense, that is the ultimate priority in being a defensive team.
Kiss the baby.
If you can't be physical on defense, we might well kiss the baby, cancel Christmas.
I ain't gonna lie. One of the most disappointing. This is gonna be quick, Al. One of the most disappointing things I didn't like is like we looked identical like we did before the Micah trade. Like we looked the same in the run game. Like that's sad. Like we seen some improvement when Clark first got over here, and I'm not blaming it on Clark, but I'm just like, what happened to the improvement? That shit disappeared. Brees Hall was running all over us too, low key. So it's like, what happened to this run game, bro? Go ahead, Al. My fault.
Maybe landlord knows something. And I kept telling people about it takes 11 guys, and we had such a big focus about one take, and one stop and run. And I said, man, we got holes other places. And then sometimes your back end guys start saying, oh, it's about the one take. That's what they're, when you get a defensive player, sometimes defensive player says your job to stop the run, and I do what I'm supposed to do. No. It's all our job to run. When a guy run for 200 yards, he ain't run against the defense line. He ran on all y'all ass. 200 yards, he ran on all y'all. So, but I'm saying this here, man, everything is complementary. I think you'll mess around and got the defense down, but your back end is not forcing and being intimidators. And I think somebody said something about leadership. You don't have no crazy... Listen, he ain't got to be the best guy on the field. He ain't got to be a Michael Parsons. I just need a guy that's a tone setter on the defensive end. Jonathan Wilson used to be that, but his body is not good enough to much. And he got slow.
You could do it. You could do me a favor when you get a chance.
What's that?
Just pull up my Twitter real quick. I want y'all to see this. Because I'm telling you, I think this represents the whole rest of the year right now to me. I'm not going to lie. I got a particular picture on that mug. I think this is what the year gonna be. And
no.
I sent you two.
It's like a band.
I sent you two.
Like a band ain't got no bass player. If a band ain't got no bass player, they can't go nowhere.
I'm on it. What are we talking about?
Go down. That right there.
Dak. Press applicate. Go up.
Yes.
Right there.
This
Superman.
is what the season gonna be, bro. If the defense is gonna lay eggs every day, your offense is gonna be that gonna have to be Superman. He gotta put the cape on, he gotta stay today. This is the way this team is constructed right now, y'all. And it is what it is.
And worse,
and like
I said, if we didn't, I said 2 weeks ago that if we don't win these next 2 games, the Dallas Cowboys gonna want to be passive, and they go put it on Dak and waste an MVP season.
Yep. Sad.
Check your inbox too, boss.
Okay.
Yeah, I just
was feeling like that comment.
I'm in there.
Yeah, so pull up the one with Captain Watkins first. Oh, yeah, Clarence Hill can work too. Jerry Jones, a good talking ass nigga, didn't want to talk to nobody after the game.
Ain't that a bitch? See, but that's good, y'all. This is when we get stuff done. This is when we get stuff done, bruh. See, that's why I didn't want us to win out. Everybody was like, man, we need to win. No, if you want that trade, you at least need 1 L, bro. Because you need the fans mad, bro, for him to do shit. That's how it works, bro. Sad to say it. I hate to say it, but that's how it is. Real talk.
Next one is with the big comment.
I'll pull it. I got it. Go.
So yeah, he said, yeah, it's very frustrating because of course, getting your ass whooped is never fun. It's all these points given up. The receivers are running wide open down the field. Too many busted coverages. It's a lot. I feel like we're all over the place and we really don't have no identity.
Shots
Yikes.
fired.
That's why I wanted to read.
Shots
Put 'em
fired.
Put your dukes up, Flus. This feels like Mike Nolan to me.
My question is, where did he? But see, we looking at that statement. Where is his accountability?
Accountability. He
Where
said
is
we.
he?
He did say we though.
He said we.
He didn't say me or
We.
he didn't say them. He said we.
We. He did say
He
we.
included himself.
Was he confused on some of them coverages?
He said we.
Not this game.
Okay, so he need to say, I need to not be confused either.
But he said we though. They already
I'm telling
incorporated
you, man.
everybody. If I said us on the panel, I'm including you and myself, Coach.
Yeah.
When I put a film, girl, I'm gonna show you how soft he has been playing in tackles and how many times. You watch this game.
Even Flus didn't take accountability when he came out here.
I see it a little bit different. I get everybody.
Even Flus didn't take accountability when he called him out.
Check this out. I get everybody. I hear all parties. But I think what Coach is saying is, for you to be that dude, a vet, you're supposed to be one of the guys, supposed to be one of the leaders. At the end of the day, I think what Coach is really saying is you should start with yourself. Yeah, he was all inclusive, like my vacation, my honeymoon. I appreciate it, but you got to start with the man in the mirror. That's what the song say. So if we were ass, I was ass first. That's how it should be.
About that, man.
I'm sorry. This is the part that
I'm
even
gonna say this right quick. I'm
This
gonna
is
say
the part
this right quick, bro.
This is the part he
I'm gonna
started,
say this, bro. Trayvon Diggs is not even a vocal leader. He never
True.
been. So this is what I want people to understand. If he got to the boiling point to the point that he had to say something, this shit is bad, bro. Real talk. I don't think y'all understand that. Trey ain't even the vocal dude. He got to the point where he like, man, this ain't working. We need to go do some more man coverage. And then look, a guy like Trey, what's going on? A guy like Trey get his hand smacked for actually saying words. He don't even speak much.
He one of those people.
Let me say about this. It ain't nobody on there.
If he get to talking, bro, you need to get to listening.
It ain't. This defense is lost. I don't hear nobody else saying nothing, saying no solutions on that defense. I hear crickets.
Yeah.
But my question
and somebody got to see on their chest.
Listen, can I say this? They had 175 yards passing. The running receivers running wide open and killers. The running back had more damn yards than the damn quarterback had passing.
But the touchdowns, like, they came in the air, though.
That's true.
Bryce had 3 touchdowns. 3 passing touchdowns. Tet had
and it was hole shots in them zones. Guts.
Like, I ain't saying like the run sustained the game. The run took over the game, made the game much easier. But the points got put on the board by the quarterback and Tet and the receivers. They did.
He completed 14 passes, landlord.
But the point.
But they got 3 of them.
3 touchdowns.
3 of them
And that's why I highlighted Donovan Wilson. That's why I highlighted Donovan Wilson, because 2 of them was on him.
If we talked about that, Coach, I'm with you, because it don't sound like, no, I'm not acting like Bryce won this game. What I am saying is the passing game was effective enough to win this game. Because guess what? Rico could have been running his ass off just like he was, but if we would have been making them kick field goals, we would have went and won this goddamn game. Right. And that go back to saying, you was letting the passing game punch it in. They didn't score no rushing touchdown, did they? I don't recall.
I think he needs to say what he needs to say, because we talked about this last week. When you talking about you ain't got coverage problems and people using people running wide open, who fault is that, boss, on the field?
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I ain't finna get on. Like, I get on Trey, bro, but I ain't getting on Trey when he the only vocal person on a terrible, struggling defense, and ain't nobody else saying that. Y'all crazy. Ain't no way. You gotta say something.
I'm saying he wrong for that. I'm not saying he wrong for speaking up or saying what he said. I'm just saying me, how I rock. I admit my fault first.
I get what you're saying, but I'm saying this at the same time, bro. Ain't nobody else saying a damn word.
That's what I'm saying. And then, this is the thing. Eberflus created this problem. He created this problem. All Diggs did was come say he did exactly what Shoddy and Dak did to McCarthy.
Quentin
They said,
Warner
hey,
with the super chat. I got a super chat. He
Everybody
say,
do
"Preach,
that,
landlord. The linebackers and DEs are horrible."
I said that.
I'm saying
Go ahead,
all
Lou.
they did was they just knocked on his door and said, "Hey, Eberflus, can you make this suggestion for us? Because I think you have a plan, but it's you know what I'm saying. I hear the locker room. I'm with them all the time. You know what I'm saying. This is what we need. We did what we need. He said, you know what? I tell you, like I made some suggestions to him. It worked. Your defensive coordinator with the bigger man job took his ass out there on that damn thing and took a shot at his cornerback.
I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, Luke. But let me tell you something, and this might be the old school in me. But when a punk nigga when he turn down tackles, he can't tell me jack about nothing else on the football field on football when you turn down physicality. You can't tell me nothing else when you turn down making plays, tackles. On football, maybe in basketball, maybe
you can't say that though,
baseball.
I don't think you can say that.
When you turn physicality down in football, you really can't tell me about where I got because how many yards you give up. And I tell you, man, I got on. Listen, man, I seen it live. I got on and I talked to somebody right out there. I did. Man, I don't know what people y'all see, but I see guys when in Green Bay game, I see them turn down tackles. I see them turn and run away. Listen, man. Do your job and be a job in everything. You're going to be a leader, man. We have a problem with tackling. We ain't got no problem with coverage, man. 14 receptions. We probably had 17, 18 missed tackles.
But listen, let's say this. If ain't nobody making tackles, then can't nobody say nothing. That what you saying? Because I ain't gonna lie, we could say that Diggs was missing tackles. He a cornerback. That's what a lot of them do. I ain't gonna lie to you. And a lot of players miss tackles. But I did see Diggs making tackles too. So like when we do these jaw-dropping type takes that he ain't making tackles, he can't say this. Bruh, I can show you that he did make some though. So you gonna discount all the tackles that he did make? Like screw the tackles that he did make because you missed some. But you can say that about your best tackle. You see what I'm saying? Like I don't really get that. I just want to make sure Eberflus stop being stubborn and listen to his damn players and you know what I'm saying? And try to make this defense better, man. It's simple as that. Like you gotta work with it. It can't be a closed-ended conversation. It just can't.
I got a super chat. He said, "Coach, when a running back is getting into the second and third level, whose fault is it really? The cornerback? Come on, man." That's what somebody said via super chat at you, Coach.
That's what I'm saying.
I will say this though, a couple of things.
Let's look at how teams are attacking us, and tell me what they say. What do you think they think about us?
I think they're attacking us.
Bryce Young probably he probably completed about 4 or 5 passes over 10 yards. Most of his 14, probably most of them was under 10 yards. Hurts only completed 1 pass where the ball flew over 10 yards. Green Bay quarterback only completed 3 passes out of his 31 completions where the ball went over 6 yards in the air. Williams do touchdowns. The only person who bombs on us is Russell Wilson. And Williams threw bombs on it, but he threw a screen yard and got 70-some yards. And I posted that on Twitter where that was just horrible by how we attacked that. We ain't nobody like they wanted to tackle the guy.
You right about it being tackling the main problem though, Coach.
And we see
I'm
that.
with you on that.
And we see that. And that's not I said this then. When I seen that screen pass, I said, listen, man, when you see this and you ignore it, it's gonna keep coming back.
Man, I done pulled up some goal. I done pulled up some goal, y'all.
I think tackling is a prime issue, but I think number one issue that we forget in these games. Yeah, they only passing the ball 10 yards, but that Russell Wilson game should have really opened up. We are letting quarterbacks just get into a rhythm.
You hear me?
It may not, coach. It may not be big plays, but we are letting them get comfortable in a rhythm.
Shit, perfect. Hold on.
We just sitting back 5 yards, letting them run. We over here. It's 4th and 6, and we sitting at the fucking 7 and letting them run a goddamn comeback.
That's facts.
Yeah,
And this shit happened
Hold
over
on,
and over and over.
I gotta jump in now. I gotta
again.
jump in real quick, bro. I got 2 things that I pulled up. You boss been in this investigative bag.
Oh shit.
I've been in my bag, bro. So I smelled it coming. I'm gonna show you where I smelled it, okay? What coach is talking about, this soft ass shit, right? So Calvin Watkins said this was October 8th. It's October 12th. Am I right or wrong? He said, Calvin Watkins said most of the Cowboys players, when asked about Rico Dowdle, understood the emotional side of it for him. Yeah, you see my response? Excuse me? Yeah, so basically when he said buckle up, and they asking him, like landlord said, they was asking him over and over. And most of the players were saying, well, I understand. He just emotional. Instead of taking it like, man, fuck him, man.
Look, he and they, it ain't never, nobody on this side of the ball had that type of energy to match it. Nobody.
Right. That goes to Coach Marv's point. That's going to his point.
Nobody but Shotty.
And see, I looked at it. I said, what they saying? This is going to a mentality. See, Overshawn, you got to speak on this. You got
Jalen Carter spitting in Dak.
And see, we look. We fell for it too. We fell for it. My boy said that don't mean it ain't BTS belt to ass. They keeping it light for the media. I said, right on. Shit. Nope. Nope.
Hey,
nope.
Hold on, real
nope.
quick,
It wasn't no belt to ass, bruh. See, we took it like it
quick,
should have been belt to ass. It was not belt to ass. Nope.
Yeah, I got a super chat too. Go ahead.
Let me read this super real quick. Shout out to Bobby King on my side with the super with the cash out, and shout out to Down South Cowboy with the $5 super on Hen channel. He say, Coach, you can't say anything bad about this content. Guys get pissed, have been for years. Oh, okay, that what you think? I'm just being honest, my guy. You can go watch the film. Diz make tackles too. It's like you can't expect him to make every tackle, bro. You just can't expect them to make every time.
We watch film. I win that landlord. I can tell you.
I promise you.
No, coach. No.
Time out. I just want to say this. Coach.
My bad.
Hold on.
After you give up 70 more yards.
Go ahead.
Y'all gotta fight this out.
This is why I said this.
I'm saying I was about to talk, then he interrupted. I'm trying to let him go. Go ahead.
This is why I'm hard on these. Because these come from the school that I love. And damn, I know he tackled when he was in Bama. That shit just got when he got here in Dallas. Because we allow it to happen. It wasn't allowed in Alabama to happen. See, we allow it because we see he get some interceptions and we don't allow him to be soft.
Okay, this the only reason I say I'm not excusing Diggs for not making tackles. I'm just saying this. What is the norm for corners making tackles? Like how many tackles do you think corners make on a regular basis? You gotta time out. Let me cook.
I see this.
Oh no, hold on. Let him finish, Coach. Let him finish, Coach. Coach, let him finish.
I let you speak. I'm trying to do this.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. You right. Go ahead.
You must judge Diggs on the same scale as other cornerbacks. That's just how it goes. Just like if you judging CeeDee Lamb with blocking, you got to see how many other wide receivers out here blocking like that, and then say, okay, if you look at it like that, he ain't blocking as good as a lot of guys, or he blocking just as much as the other guys. Like, these are not their prime jobs that you asking them to do. And I'm telling you right now, Diggs made tackles. He made tackles this game. Like, he is not going to make every tackle. That's not his game. That's not who he is. He's not going to make every tackle. And I challenge you to go find me a cornerback that will make every tackle. It's not a lot of them. I promise you that. Cornerbacks are not tackling like that, bro. And you talking about watch the film, I watch a lot of film. And I watch a lot of film, and I see that cornerbacks and wide receivers have a unwritten rule where if the ball ain't nowhere near them, they ain't even finna act like they doing nothing. Swear to God. And that's probably about what percent of the time y'all want to say that is. That's probably about, out of 100% of the game, that shit probably make up about 65% of the time where they ain't doing nothing. So, like, when the run do come their way, then he gonna make some tackles, he gonna miss some. I'm just telling you the honest to God truth about the position. You can watch any of your favorite cornerbacks. Them boys ain't even running towards the ball a lot of the time. They ain't even trying to act like they going to pursue nobody in no run game. If you really want to tell the truth about film, like, let's do that.
What a fight. I love fights. I love fights.
Can I say something?
I love fights.
Two of the greatest coaches that ever been. Your coach, Nick Saban, and Bill Belichick. They said the biggest thing that a cornerback, the first thing they look at, and the biggest part of a cornerback, can he tackle? Look at all the coaching. They talked about it. That's the first thing they said. When Diggs was in Alabama, some of these plays that just happening here didn't happen. Because he wouldn't be on the field if it was happening. And I ain't saying he don't make a tackle, but there's a lot of stuff that he gives up. This game is a game of inches, man. 5 or 6 yards, not attacking the ball, sitting and waiting. Yeah, we gonna watch film. If you really want to look at it, I want to tell people, go watch other games. Watch other teams play.
I do. Them niggas. Boss, am I lying though? Give me that. Just to let me know. Yes or no.
I know both of y'all watch film. Like, I don't ever think film should be brought up as to this whole group.
I was just about to say,
I don't disagree,
Coach, just give me
all of us watch film. Like, we might see it different, but all of us watch it.
Tackles, man. Like, just being real.
You know what we need to do?
Not trying to make no tackles for real, bro.
You know what we need to do? Because I think it's both, but I guarantee you this: find me another bend but don't break scheme, and let's see if they tackling in there. Because I think this damn scheme is outdated.
Me too. I think it's outdated. I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. The last person I got a super chat. He said the last person I feel to take offense to something another player said.
What's going on up there?
Go ahead.
No, he did. He watching the fight. He watching the fight. He said the last person I feel to take offense to something another player said about them was Gilly, when AJ called him old. Yeah. See, that was the old man in him, dog. Hey, and I want to also play this toe, because you know I like to fight. I like to see fights. Oh, see, go ahead, Am, jump in. I know where you going with that. Hold on. The fight still continues. Let's let them box it out, and then I got something else.
Let me get B-Bird super chat real quick.
He ain't got to say.
I don't even see B-Bird super chat.
It's on me. That's what I'm saying.
Go for it.
He said when you're the corporate Cowboys, you can't be tough.
Ooh.
But yeah, show Dion.
I know where he going with it.
Listen, we talking about Diggs tackle. Diggs is the best tackling corner we got. And I ain't talking about slot corner. But Elam,
I seen Bland making some tackles though. I seen Bland making some tackles.
But Elam, number 20, Elam.
I think Reddy the best one.
Elam should be on the field.
Reddy scrappy, ain't it?
I think Reddy the best tackle.
I kind of like Reddy though.
I think Reddy is the best tackle. 2'7", 2'7".
Yeah,
Bland used to be.
Bland, because he got the size for it.
Who was absolutely a bona fide dog tackler was Jordan Lewis. I miss him.
And he over there hooping with Jacksonville.
And he is.
Yeah.
But you got to put some words with that, Elp. You can't just throw that sign up. I need you to put some words with that. You got to box. You got to come in and use your words, bro.
I don't think he had to say nothing after that. But
hey, landlord.
Hey, you muted it.
Can't know that thing.
Landlord too, but listen, hey boy, you a monster, bro. I swear you are. That boy is cheap shot king. He go land a punch on your ass. I guarantee. Whoever fight landlord, he gonna land at least 3 shots on you, even if he dying.
Facts.
You know, and I see what he said about Deion. But you know what was better when Deion was better when he was, even though he was maybe not a massive tackler. But you know what teams always did when they had Deion and when it was really good. And this is what we don't have. When I say Elam and Diggs can't tackle, it's compounded. It's made even worse because we don't have guys at strong and free safety that are knockout artists.
Now I'm with you on that.
It compounds it. When Deion was with guys that say, "Hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just get in the way. I'm gonna come clear the alley up." We ain't got guys to do that. Listen, corners back. Listen, corners have to tackle, but corners got great safeties that can get back, and when they see it, come get it. Man, that makes cornerback job easy. Only thing he got to do is set the edge. Somebody finna clean that shit up. But we actually guys, because we ain't got nobody to clean it up. He got to set the edge, and then he got to get off and make the tackle, because we got nobody in the alley. I've been saying this since the beginning of the first day with it, and it's still again. These guys that we got in the leaders of our secondary, whoever it is, like Boss said, we might need to clear the whole damn room out. Whoever it is, when I hear people talking about we confuse people running back, that's the safety's problem.
That's safety. That's communication. Go ahead, though. I'm trying to throw some punches in there.
Two things that have to happen. Two things that have to happen before we end this damn stream. Okay? We got to commit to whose fault this is, and then we all have to come up with a solution for how we can fix it.
I love it.
Either what we have or what we need to get. Because at the end of this stream, everybody on this damn panel, myself included, is going to start working about pushing whatever the hell it is we need. Because other than that, all we doing is damn talking. We just going to be talking and arguing all goddamn season, and it's going to be the same damn problem. If Jerry's ass is not talking right now, that means his ass is hot. That means he's looking for an answer. So damn it, if we're gonna be loud, the time need to be damn now.
Hold on real quick. Ed just say, Coach is killing me with the Convulse and Yale Voss mixed. That's so damn true. Listen, cause see, Lou was like, he too high. Did I turn him down? Did he be too low? I turned him up. Cause and then it be in one damn conversation. He'll be like this and then it's That's that coach in him. That's that coach in him, man.
Damn, hold up that jersey one more time. You still got it by you?
Oh, y'all still boxing? Damn, I'm trying to get off of that.
This is my last point.
All right.
Shout out to Coach Prime. I actually, so I played him in high school when he was coaching. We paid him. We overpaid him, but guess what we didn't do, boss?
Didn't change.
We didn't have his ass sitting in fucking zone.
Facts.
Let's go.
Facts.
Let's go.
Right.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Drop the mic statement right
Let's
there,
go. That is it. Hey, so I do want to get to solutions too, because I told y'all I was in my investigative bag. All right. So if you add what Henny sent me, right, and you measure it with Trayvon Diggs, right, and we got sidetracked a little bit with Trayvon, but we needed to kind of fight that out. But he was talking about, it's very frustrating. It's all these points given up. The receivers are running wide open. Man busted coverage is a lot. I feel like we're all over the place and we don't really have no identity, right? And like you said, he don't even talk a bunch, right? I don't know who said that, but it's true. He don't even talk a lot. So now, the reason why investigative is important, because if I'm showing you that I was saying the same fucking thing before he said it, look. So Star played the clip of the green dot conversation, right? And was the confusion. Now, what's today? October 12th, okay? She posted this October 10th, doing the Lord's work. There has been much confusion as to who the green dot is on the defense, right? Many believe because Sanborn plays middle linebacker, he was calling the defense, or that he's on the field to teach the defense. No, Murray is the green dot. It has been all year. So Sanborn has been on the field for. And so I listened to the fucking clip. I'm gonna play it, and I said with Diggs, he was all over the place. Let me play it.
The green dot. Would you prefer it's like always just one guy, or the helmet guys need to be on they up to speed here on, hey, this guy's not in and that guy's out, you got to switch it up.
First thing, you don't want to have two on the field at the same time. That's not good.
So he said you ain't no. He said it's not good to have two on the field at the same time.
But I know that's happened before, but a couple of times elsewhere. But I think it's important that
what?
The green dot guy is a great communicator, right? He commands the huddle, and he's really good at getting the attention of everybody, and I think that's important to do that. And K9's done a nice job of that, and he's had it the whole time. But you have to have guys, they all have it at practice.
What? Didn't you say it's bad to have multiple people doing it?
They hear the call, so they all know the call, and we have guys switching in and out of doing that, but it's mostly him.
The fuck? See, you all over the place. See, so then when Diggs say we're all over the place, I can't blame Diggs when I said it before Diggs said it, right?
Fact.
When I'm like, bruh, I said the same thing. It's like you confusing as hell. You over here trying to tell us you shouldn't have multiple green dots, but you're saying you got multiple green dots. Then you wonder why they all over the place. Then you wonder why they looking confused. Nah, bro, nah. I'm paying attention. And you ain't gonna get that shit over on me, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm literally listening to you, bro. And it sounds like you ain't got your shit together. I'm being honest. That's what I'm hearing, bro. So then when you seeing guys out of position, to what you said, Amp, we got to start with him. It starts with you. You got to clear up the lines of communication, man. You got to have one green dot. Stop having Sanborn the green dot, but K9 might be the green dot. He go be the green dot, but at practice, we go all be the green dot. But in the game, you go be the green dot. Bro, that's confusing, bro.
They don't know what the hell they doing.
Right.
And look, I'm finna have to bail in a second, man, but let me say this real quick. I think people fail to realize, man, I think some people, I can't say everybody, but some people go out for the resume too much. And let me say that. The reason I say that is because you might have been dope as hell in the past, but the game can catch up with you quick, bro. Real talk. The game can catch up with you fast.
They'll figure you out.
So we be sitting up here like, Eberflus used to be this good. It must be the players. Like, bro, hold up, wait a minute. The game can catch up with you fast, bro. Your old ways, you got to update your resume.
That's right.
I'm sorry. You got to update your
Dan
resume.
Quinn did.
Exactly. So you got to be able to evolve with the way the game is evolving. If you can't, you going to get left in that past. Your shit looking prehistoric right now. Like Carston came out, you still ride horses. That's what it looked like. These boys running all over us, man. They doing everything they want to do, honestly. But this what it is, and I want y'all to see this. I think the inexperienced quarterbacks, like Caleb Williams and Jackson Dart would have went crazy on us too. But I think they looking at it like, oh, if I got a young, inexperienced quarterback, I can run the ball on Dallas. Why would I throw the ball? You see what I'm saying? Running is like the most elementary way to lose a game. You remember running was before the forward pass. That's the most simple thing ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can run the ball, why would I even try other stuff? Carolina ran the ball all over us and then threw the ball effectively in the red zone and made a couple of big plays. That's how they walk away with a dub. They kept the ball for when that drive started. They kept the ball so long. They did not let Dak get the ball back. That was one of their main missions. They said, no, sir. We walking away with this ball. This is our last possession. We got it. So, we got to realize, man, sometimes the game passes you by and you got to start trying to do other things to up your resume or you're going to get left behind. That's the God's honest truth. And that's what it looks like then happened to Matt Eberflus. I'm sorry.
My damn dog.
But I'm going to holler at y'all, man. Hey, man, salute to y'all. I ain't mean to invade on y'all show.
Nah, man, we enjoyed it, man.
I did have some stuff I had to get off my chest, though.
Nah, appreciate it, man. We will go ahead and give our final words.
All right,
man.
coach. We gotta do some work too, man. We gotta do some work. Hey, salute to y'all though, man. Y'all keep clicking though.
Yeah.
All right. Oh yeah, Bama back. Good show. Bama back. Already. Hey, salute to the Georgia hater up there, man. Where you at? Hold up. High point.
Oh, he gonna take shots at you, bro. He gonna take shots at you, bro.
Alpha already took shots at me. I'm responding.
Hey, you messy as hell. That's why you my dog, though, bro.
I'm responding.
We the same spirit, bro. You petty like me. I'm gonna go out petty too. I'm petty.
Alpha already know. Look, soon as I came, me and Amp took a shot at me.
Hey, I got a super chat.
Man, you know what I'm saying?
I got a
salute
super
to
chat.
y'all, though,
Salute
man.
to you, my dog.
I got a message.
Salute, homie.
Let me hit the super chat, then it's on you, coach. So, since it's the case of players bad or don't know assignments or good players not overcoming bad coaching, I think we're kind of outdated, and I think it's some bad coaching going on, and I think it's a little bit of sponsorship. I think it's a gumbo of bullshit that need to be cleaned out. We go work on solutions though.
That's great. That was a great comment. But this is my message to you. If you believe in your system, Eberflus, where it has had some success, and you believe in what you're doing, and you got some people that got some pushback in that locker room, you're gonna learn that you got to fire them, but trying to convey them to what you want to do, they ain't gonna do them a sabotage. Now, I'm not saying what he believe in is right or wrong, but you're not gonna win them over, right? But do you have the authority to sit a Diggs? Do you have authority to sit a guy that's been paid, right? I don't think you got that authority, right? So you're in a situation where you're gonna have to try, but I know I have been in situations where you're trying to set a new something else, and you get clubhouse lawyers in that room, they're gonna sabotage. If you are able to be able to say, hey, I'm gonna go at this young guy, I'm gonna go at this guy, and we're gonna do it that way so we can cut the confusion out. That way. I'm not saying that that's right or wrong, people. I'm not saying it's right, but it can't be both ways. Because you're gonna have mass confusion. You got to have everybody bought in for this to work. And they gotta be bought in. You can have less talent. If everybody's bought in, you can play better. And I'll say this again, we can add talent, but if everybody's not bought in, adding talent ain't gonna work either.
Yeah.
Somewhere down the line, we got to get everybody bought in. That means you either have to subtract to get everybody bought in. But if you believe in what you believe in, you can't have the dissension in the middle where you got half people one way and half another. You just got to get the guys that believe that you want to say, hey, I'm putting the ones that I believe that I want to believe in, and let's go with it. But what I see right now is what Boss is saying. A lot of confusion, because what I'm seeing certain people want to do certain things their way, and they're not even willing to try another way. And I see you not willing to try another. I see two sets of people that's not willing to try another way, and that's only gonna bump heads, and that's never gonna work. What it's gonna look like is what we're seeing now. Look good in the Jets, the next game look messed up. Look good next week, the next game look like it's gonna look up and down all year long. It's never gonna be even killed. You're not gonna make no advances. You're not gonna get no confidence. So if this your defense, you just got to get people in there. If people are going against what you want and their efforts not matching what you want because they're bucking what you do, you just got to change them out and live with the consequences on that, because you'll be better suited for it. Because either it's going to be that way, or they're going to have you hung out to dry. Remember I said this earlier with them safeties when I said about Malik Hooker, because he was with Malik Hooker in Indianapolis, right? And I said, you're going to mess around believing in your guys, and they're going to leave you to hang out to dry. The same thing I'm saying, man. You got to make a statement and say, hey, we're going this way, and if you don't like it, you got to get off the boat. And I always say that, man, die on your own sword. Because if you try to play that middle of the road shit, they can have your ass fired. I'm telling you, you either got to go out on your own way or there's no way. And I'm not saying that what he's saying is right, but this halfway in the middle of the road, that's never worked. That's never worked. And y'all know this. In nothing, it never works.
So
and I don't know if he got the authority, boss. I don't know if he got the authority. And you know,
but they benched him before, so somebody got the authority.
That.
They benched him before. Somebody got the authority. I say this. I'm on the side of Diggs. Because I felt like Eberflus had the proper tone the week before when he said that he takes input from the people that's under him. And it ended up being some damn good grits. We saw those grits play out with the Jets, and it was solid. It was tasty. It worked. And out of nowhere, he came in on his own, and he just said, I don't like grits. And Diggs didn't even throw him under the bus when he was talking about it, because he talked about the way that we played together. We could have beat them in prevent defense, meaning he wasn't even lobbying for man coverage when he made that comment with grits. So Matt came in on his own and shitted on one of his best players. And it's one of those things to where I don't see the common sense in Matt. I don't see the common sense in paying top corners, Bland, who could have been a defensive player of the year, and Diggs, who could have been a defensive player of the year, and then using them only 7% of the time in what got them paid, man coverage, and shutting down boys. You know, so I believe it's some truth on both sides, but I want Matt to more so come to them, which is what I call grits. Because you go definitely have to do something different, because your defense is looking like it's old. It's looking like exactly what I see it from Lou said, where offenses are getting in rhythms even if they're not going vertical on your weak ass shit. You gotta change, man. You gotta say, I might have to ball up some of my old ass strategy, because it looked like you look dated. Even when I look at your face, you look like an old man that's trying to look young. You got the goatee. No, you still old. Got the glasses like you modern. You ain't modern. Stop it. So I'm more so on this one. I'm rocking with Diggs more so, and I'm also, to me, he didn't throw him under the bus. You know, and see, I hate this type of stuff, because sometimes when these players speak out, they telling the truth, but they the ones who get sniped first. The same thing happened when Dez spoke out, and he was talking about predictable ass Shanahan, and he was telling the truth the entire time, and he was trying to speak politically correct and speak out and try to put the pressure to help his coach get better, but his coach was stubborn. So it's a mix. It's a mix of what's best, in my opinion. And at the end, I will say this. We can't quit, in my opinion, on Matt. We can't, because there's nobody else that's going to take over for him. There's nobody else that's going to take over. We can't quit on Diggs. We can't, in my opinion. He's too good. Now, I want to coach him up for he can be better, but he's too good to bench to me. And some people already asked me about this, about Coach Brian Schottenheimer, when he asked if he's the personnel to run Matt Eberflus' defensive scheme. And he said, absolutely, no question about it. So listen, this is where Brian is actually wise. Some people want Brian to go rip Matt Eberflus in the public. That you don't do that. You publicly show that you support him and you kick his ass behind the scenes. So I think Brian is doing a good job, but overall, to answer Amp's question, what do we go do as a solution? We got to be very aggressive about playing the best men, 1. 2, Brian Schottenheimer, you going to have to sometimes go in there and say, hey, I make the final decision on this roster. I make the final decision on these starters. All this protecting guys and all this Donovan Wilson out there because he captain, fuck all that. You got to step in on that as a solution. I want to end it on solution. Brian, this is your team. And your DC is just a part of the vision that you putting together. But you go be accountable for it all. That's my final word.
My final words, I'm gonna keep it short and simple. I smell a move coming. We need outside help. Regardless, this roster is not good enough on both sides of the ball. There's something we can always add, and this is the time to do it. I feel the front office is is mad. So hey, get mad and make a move. As far as the defense, I already said my piece. This entire Cowboys, find a solution. Grow up, be grown, find a solution. Period. That's all I gotta say.
Proverbs 29:18. Where there is no vision, the people will perish. And the people on your defense are perishing because of it. You heard him just speak and he contradicted his own self.
Yep, he did.
So if he's contradicting himself, you don't think he's contradicting his people?
Yep.
His help, his guys, his staff, his crew?
Right.
If you confused, they confused.
Ooh.
Take them goddamn glasses off. That's the problem. It's the vision. 1 minute he's wearing glasses, the next minute he ain't.
Damn.
Wishy-washy. One day you wake up and you want to be Mr. Cool, and the other you want to be Bill Nye the Science Guy. Make up your goddamn mind so your players can make up their goddamn mind. That's where we got to start. Okay, that's the starting point. He need to figure it out. Now, to his defense, he might have known and been real sure about what he wanted to do because maybe it was based off of 11. I will give him that. But guess what? He gone. You got to move on, cuz. You got to move on. You can't keep crying over your shawty. And while we on shawty, hey, look, man, I had the absolute pleasure to meet Mr. Marty Ball himself. And I got to whip up some grits for him.
He did.
But if you're going to be stunting like your daddy, I need you to drop your nuts too and start holding guys accountable. Because at the end of the day, y'all know what it is. Good, better, best. Never let it rest until your good becomes your better and your better becomes your best. Cowboys Nation, it might be a long season. But y'all be blessed.
Shit, I'll get mine now then, man. I know, listen. I had to go and be a parent for a second, so I'm back now. But my final word is this, man. I love y'all, but fuck all that. We can fire whoever we need to fire. If you ain't doing the job, man, somebody need to bring their ass in here and do the job. Because at the end of the day, you're already the worst defense in the National Football League. You're already 32nd. You already are the bottom of the barrel. You already the shit stain in the toilet. You know what I'm saying? So I understand it's a possibility it could, get worse. But him staying around and being a detriment is not something I'm willing to live with. Because every single thing that has happened and transpired can all lead back to him. The Dallas Cowboys don't get pressure. He don't blitz. Dallas Cowboys are soft. Well, he calls these certain coverages. They dropping 7 people. They dropping 7 people back. When they do play man coverage, they're not playing press. Like the right people ain't playing. He ain't benching people that for playing bad. He got his own people in position. He filled out the coaching staff with people he know and not people that are qualified. Like every single ailment and ill intent on my team starts with motherfucking me, Matt Eberflus. So I get it. Is it the best thing to do in a perfect world? Do you want to shoot Matt Eberflus in the head in front of everybody? Not really. But if I need that to jolt my team, if I need them to just see, listen, we trying, we believe in y'all, we gonna make this move, even though it's against the grain and unorthodox. Fuck it.
Hold on. Let me pause you real quick. I ain't gonna even box you. I'm gonna just challenge you on one thing. because I know
What's that?
you're a great worker, bro. You one of the best in the space, hands down. If we go fire Eberflus, I ask you to do one thing: have a actual contingency plan to sell us. And I know you go give it thought. I know you go get that thought. You dope like that. So the next time we talk, because I'm open to it, bro. I just want a realistic plan that we can get behind. And you know what I'm gonna do? If I rock with your plan, I'm gonna push the fuck out your plan. You hear me? Bet.
I'll give you one name, and it might be a little controversial with how things are going.
Mm-hmm.
But if Bill Belichick does agree to a buyout with Carolina, I would bring him in because he a disciplinarian. He's a motherfucker that done coached 1,000 great defenses. So if he still got some mental fortitude and he ain't too far gone in the young coochie, then we could bring Bill in if he gets bought out. Hey man, I get it. I get it, Bill. You know what I'm saying? My boy full of Hennessy and gas station pills right now. He ain't thinking right. But I respect him enough as a coach. To bring him in over Matt Eberflus. So I would give that some thought if he becomes available after a buyout. And then the Jared Jones, somebody that's going to be coming off of a buyout, you may got to pay him a lot of money. So he would be a coach with skins on the wall. He's somebody with that you can sign for cheap, and he's somebody that will demand the respect of the defensive players they want. So that would be my target if the buyout happens. If not, then I'll call.
You talking about during the season?
Else. Huh?
You talking about during the season?
Yeah. If he get bought out during the season, then
during the season,
I'll bring him in.
I kind of, hey, I know this is your final word, bro, but I like that because he would be one of the few I would trust, bro, to handle the.
You trust him right now?
Yeah.
That is not Bill.
He ain't been a good head coach. He ain't been a good head coach.
That is not Bill.
Now hear me out. I'm gonna tell you why I would trust Bill.
Fuck no.
Because no, hear me out. Bill as the head coach, no. Bill tied down to a DC. Shit, you talking about a savant? You talking about somebody? Man, don't let me go play that video where Bill was breaking down the Cowboys where he knew us down to the personnel.
Bill is whipped. Bill is not the same Bill. Bill is not even letting people be accountable no more.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know the background. I don't know the background.
Yeah,
I don't know the background. I'm open to it. It's just I need to hear a real solution. I would be more so open to him, but if you also selling me and showing me that he's over here basically done because he's into this young thing, yeah, he's damaged. So we got to talk all this out, though. That's why I say I need a real plan, bro.
Hey, boss, can I give my quick question? If you bring Bill in here, I think a person like Bill will be the only person that you could bring here. Why? Because he'll see exactly what I see, and he'll put all those guys in that secondary on blast, and all of them probably
I
gone.
agree.
They'll be
he won't fuck
all
around.
All that soft shit y'all talk about,
all
that have been wiped and be wiped out. You may not win this year, but he'll come straight out and say it. And when he says it, nobody gonna question him. Now, any young guy coming here, those guys they got more credit than him, and they can talk over him and say, "Oh no, it's on him." And that's what I think a lot that's happening now, because they got more credit than Eberflus.
Trey Henderson
was hurt. A guy here like that, he could say, "Man,
how bad?
You got to go. That guy got to go.
He out the game, so I don't know."
So
you are right about that, Coach, because I do agree. That's why, because I saw his name come up, with the controversy around North Carolina. Like, if anybody can come in and get maximum effort out of a team of professionals, because coaching kids with the NIL era and shit, that's a different ball game. I seen Nick Saban bail the fuck out and say, I'm done. Y'all niggas got it. You know what I'm saying? So if we can just get Bill in here, give him an opportunity, and he only got to worry about the defense and holding grown men accountable, He'll cut any goddamn body. He'll talk about anybody. If he will cuss Tom Brady out in front of the team, he'll cuss out a Trey, a Bland, any of these linebackers. He might, send Donovan Wilson to the Dallas Renegades at this point. So, I'm down with it, man. Just based on the name and the cachet that he brings. But again, I will do more leg work before I say this is my final thought. He just the first person that came to mind because I've been hearing that he will become available. You know what I'm saying? But I'll do some more leg work. If y'all want somebody with a more modern defense, I think I can find somebody like that.
No. Here, I'm gonna challenge you on this. To me, I would say, because I know you gonna do the work, bro, and I'm gonna do the work with you. You ain't gonna work alone. I would also want somebody that already has a scheme that's similar. I don't want somebody
run a 3-4,
right, coming into a
because that's the giant problem with the Dallas Cowboys. That's why we're in this predicament right now. We didn't have all these coordinators in here, but we got some stagnant, goofy, ignorant, stubborn ass front office who don't want to change because we paid some people. That's what it is. We should have had major roster turnover going from Dan Quinn to Zimmer. That's two completely different schemes. But
listen, man. Eaglefoo said something. Remember he said this, man. He said this plenty of times. They said if you play cornerback, you got to be able to tackle. Must be able to tackle. Remember he said that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was But like I said, somebody got the memo, and I'm saying it again, man. Eaglefoo, I'm gonna say it to you again. If you don't like the personnel that's here and it don't fit you, you either don't play this political role, you need to go ahead and say it and put it on blast, or try to get rid of it and go young or whatever. But if you sit back, they're going to crucify you, and you're going to be holding your ideas in your head, and you're going to be crucified. If this ain't what you like, you got to go out with your own way. I said this with McCarthy. Remember I said that, boss? You can sit back you want to, but you're going to be the one getting crucified with it. If you don't like it, you made this thing about, so if they don't tackle, then you put somebody out there that maybe not can cover as good, but they can tackle. You get who you want on the field to do what you like, because if you don't, they're gonna throw you to the wolves. I'm gonna tell you that right now, and you're gonna look bad because there's no. And I say this, and I got to go because I got to try to cook some more food. But listen here, I say this again. Please, y'all, when y'all watch film, I want y'all to look at total. I want y'all to look back at y'all football manhood, and I want y'all to see what y'all see. Because if you don't see it, there's no pouting for effort. And if these guys pouting because they don't like a scheme and they ain't coming to bust a guy but to talk trash to them before the game, I don't want none of them on my football team. Because football, if you ain't got no heart, I don't care nothing about all that other stuff you talking about. And that's point blank. Thank y'all, man. Let me try to give me something else to eat since I done burned up my first meal.
Me too.
Peace, man. Thanks, man. I'll holler at y'all, man.
All right, coach.
Salute y'all.
Hey, that was the post game. Appreciate everybody from rocking with us, man. The best post game in the watch party on the planet out of all 32 teams. Trust me on that. It ain't over, Cowboy Nation. It might have even get better because times like this is actually when Jerry and Steve and them do things. I like an angry Dallas Cowboy fan base because that's who gets shit done. Content ass fans, people that's like, oh, we're okay, we're doing fine, man. They ain't gonna do nothing for you. I'm glad that Jerry walked away, didn't have nothing to say. That's the best sign of all.